everybody. Welcome back to the 8th Aiudara, episode 38. We are going to go ahead and get right into the stream. Let me join up in the Discord and let's play some Pathfinder, shall we?
Sort of dangers, well, not dangers, it's the wrong way to put it, but one of the big differences when it comes to the younger generation of people on computers is that there's not the same degree of tech literacy that there was for us.
No,
and that's not to be like an ego thing for us. They have their own things that they're very good at.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, our generation was like, hey, we're going to fuck around, build HTML, and make a website. Hey, I just figured out how to put a little lime green counter that says how many people have come to this site. That's cool.
Awesome.
You know?
Yeah.
That kind of dumb shit.
The Wild West of the internet at the time.
And I think that Foundry targets that type of demographic very well. Because it's designed for that type of tinkering mentality.
Yeah.
It's not designed for a clean packaged experience, which gets to what the D&D tabletop is aiming to be, which is how we got onto the subject before you all joined. Apparently the D&D tabletop is very good.
Oh, their new TTRP, their Foundry, yeah?
Yes, they're, although it's probably best not to call it Foundry.
Sure.
Because Foundry aims to be like a super robust and detailed thing where you can do just about anything.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like what they're doing is they're making a tabletop simulator, but focused very specifically on tabletop role-playing games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're not trying to do tabletop simulator where you can do board games and 40K and card games and tabletop games. They're trying to do tabletop simulator very specifically for tabletop role-playing games.
I mean, that video that they had when they first announced it was pretty cool looking. It just seemed like it would be hard to make maps and shit like that. You know, they had like cool little monsters that did effects and all that, but
that's where the marketing aspect of this comes in, because what it sounds like they're aiming to do is make it so that way people can create maps and then sell them, and WotC gets a cut. So in the same way that people are nowadays willing to, you know, subscribe to a Patreon, as I do to quite a few, to get fancy maps, people would subscribe to a Patreon for somebody who, you know, sells, did maps pre-built for that VTT.
sure.
And then you would just use that instead of your 2D maps that you would have purchased. And WotC gets their cut.
Is WotC being sketch again?
Yeah.
let's just make AI generated play
surprise.
maps and just not pay anyone.
Yeah,
Oddly-
deck you in the face. I know that was a joke, but oh my god.
Oddly, no, they're not really being super sketch on this.
Or they're being open about it.
That's good.
Is what you're
They're being openly sketchy.
like they
Kinda, I mean,
they've
I don't
told
feel like
people that's a cat thing.
I don't feel like it's a particularly sketchy thing. I mean, if you're going to get into a digital marketplace, you're going to make profit somewhere. Like Steam sells games and takes a cut. If you're going to be producing a virtual tabletop, you're probably going to want to get a cut somewhere. And so one
Well,
of the
it's
ways
like-
they do that is by, hey, these people can now build 3D maps and then you can buy them, so you don't have to build them. If you want to, though, you can build them and do all that just fine.
It's the same with Etsy. It's the same with Patreon.
Yeah,
It's the same
they all
with
take a cut.
Other things. They all take a little bit of something. Even every digital
Just a
transaction
little
you
bit, little
probably
bit,
have
little bit
is
off the
like
top.
sent to the bank that either processes that payment. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And because others weren't here when I mentioned this, apparently they're also, at least in the developer's eyes, nope, the developer's eyes, not the business people's eyes, it is their goal to make it so that way the D&D VTT is generally applicable and can be expanded to other systems.
Oh, okay.
That'd be interesting.
That would
Whoa.
be fun.
Okay.
Last thing I ever expected
goal-
to hear from them.
Right.
In the developers' minds, the goal isn't to create a closed ecosystem. I think they recognize that they're never going to get rid of every other TTRPG, and the developers themselves are players, and they probably wouldn't want to. They've cornered pretty much the entire market, so it is what it is. If they can support other game systems, they can profit off of those other game systems by just having the best online tabletop service, right?
True.
Yeah.
True.
Exactly.
So it's a way for them to expand their monetization beyond just their own games network. They can profit off of other people's. And this is my own interpretation. If D&D should falter, and something terrible happened and they just stop doing well with it,
Yeah.
but their VTT remains the dominant one, they could still end up being, profitable even if their game isn't the main one out there anymore.
Mhm.
Sort of
Yeah,
like
that kind of
what
makes
happened to
sense.
Steam.
Right.
Because Valve was at the top of the game world, made Steam, and then they haven't really done all that much with games over the past decade or so. But they still make loads of money by just having the best service out there for an online digital store. I could see them trying to situate themselves that way as well.
Yeah, I mean, say what you want about Steam, but our employees are losing their benefits. So,
Also, when Valve puts out a game, it's typically a quality product. Like,
yeah.
they don't put out a lot, read anything, but when they do,
Yeah, one
Yeah.
of my art peers, Claire Hummel, worked for Valve for a while, and their studio was going to make that, like, Egyptian archaeology game that was shown off, like, this was a while ago, but then they got brought in by Valve, and then they did the VR,
Oh, Half-Life Alyx?
Half-Life Alyx.
Nice.
So that was cool. They've moved on to the people who originally created Mist and Riven now, but which is a dream for them because they love those games. So, but yeah, it's kind of, and I have never heard anything bad about Half-Life Alyx. I'll say that. So,
Well, the spelling was
Half-Life-
off.
lol.
I mean, that is how she spells her name in the game, but
It was a decent joke, Steve.
Hey, you tried Gold Star. We still laughed. Here we go.
But I mean, even with Valve doing, I'm a big fan of Valve. I love their games. I was actually just playing Half-Life 2 when everybody jumped in. What was it? The card game that they put out? Horrendous. Absolutely god
Yeah.
awful. That thing
No.
crashed and burned and deserved to. Counter-Strike 2, although it has some good innovations, was not released in a good state. That did not have the markings of Valve's usual QA.
No, I didn't.
But even in the light of these, cruddier games and whatnot, they're still supported by just having, Steam, their best platform. And that's
Yeah.
what I think WotC has as a sort of backup plan. Even if D&D does somehow collapse, if they make the best VTT and all the other games are on it and everybody just wants to use it, no one's going anywhere else.
Like
And they can continue to
every-
profit off of every other game.
Like every company goes through, there's highs and lows. They don't want to believe it, but there's highs and lows.
well, I think
WotC knows the lows very well.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I think their next system drops in May.
Oh, okay. I guess they're not really calling
What
it
the full
D&D.
D&D one?
It's D&D 2024 now. Apparently,
Yeah, they realized how bad her name was.
What would it?
they only jumped up 2023 version since.
The same people who wanted to call Xbox One a thing.
I just don't get the putting a year on it.
No, that
Who
feels
does
that
that?
feels bad. That feels like
think
you're
it's-
dating it
I
real
don't-
hard.
That
Yeah.
sounds more
I mean,
like a
literally.
code name
Yeah,
than
literally.
An actual like name.
That's what it sounds like a code name. That sounds like a code name.
Yeah.
The actual name.
I don't think they have an actual name for it. Like,
No,
'cause if
that
they
is-
did-
That's the
Yeah.
official name for it. They
Amazing.
changed the branding and everything
Hilarious.
from. It was originally going to be, what was it, D&D 1,
Uh-huh.
and then everybody hated that branding, so they were like, okay, I think it was earlier this year, they said, we are officially changing the name to D&D 2024.
Why
But
don't
isn't
they
that
just call it
worse?
sixth
It's worse.
edition? I don't know. It's just-
Well, I mean,
Like, you
it's
remember
not.
that video? Just
It's
call it 6th
5.5.
edition, shut up! Sorry, what were we saying?
Well, they could have just gone 5.5 because it's built off the bones of 5e,
yeah, like
right?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
I mean,
I guess it could
3.5
even-
is way more well known than 3.
I think what their concern might be, and I don't think it's particularly founded, but maybe they think about it because of how D&D 4e Essentials went. Maybe they're thinking that if people saw it as D&D 5.5e, it would reduce sale chance.
I can
sales
see
chance.
that.
Because it's like,
Yeah.
I already have 5e, I don't need 5.5e, I already have 5, I'm good.
It's
Then,
gonna happen
then
anyway.
why not just go with 6, right? It's just,
Yeah, I'll just wait for 6 before I get into it, right?
Yeah.
Why take a break on the half patch?
Yeah, but it's like, that's the thing. Because it's like, even from a marketing perspective, just calling D&D something completely different will also make people not buy it because it's not familiar and then people don't know it.
You know what? Let's call it D&D Omega.
Not to mention, I mean, you just
Yeah,
look
why
at
not?
if you wanna
D&D
look
Epsilon.
at- If you want to look at a marketing mishap by 8,000 miles, it's calling the successor to the Wii the Wii U. People thought it was like, oh, we want to keep the name because people know it, but it was also just terrible because it still had Wii in the name and people didn't think it was a new console. They just
Exactly,
thought it was an upgrade.
You have to understand,
So-
though, the Wii's marketing was so amazingly amazing.
It
Like,
was.
because the Wii is a absolutely atrocious name. It was so atrocious that it got
It
so
is.
much free publicity.
It's
They thought
free.
they could do it twice.
But yeah, I mean, it's just like I mean, I
So
think
you can do
any
whatever you want with
marketer
your arms.
will sell
And
arms
genuinely,
that
we're
it's like-
very, very inclusive and
like,
welcoming, except for
it's
this
on
one
your
lady over
side
here
to be like, you need to
who
understand
hates
the difference.
Iranians.
The biggest
You're
thing
busy.
that failed for them, they
you get to
advertised
do
it
anything
like
fun
it
while you're
was the Wii.
You're just here. Aww.
Like they were still reducing that
That's really sweet.
continued kind
You
of
could learn from
format
her.
in marketing as well. So a lot of people
We
just
immigrated
thought it was
here.
the
I am
same
half
because
Iranian.
the advertising also
She's
felt
leaving.
the same. So that really did not work out to their benefit at all. And
Is
not
the
to
trick.
anyone's benefit, really.
So the trick now is, how do you get 5.5 out but sell it like a 6th edition, right?
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Well,
I would
that's
imagine.
like, I just don't think. I mean, it's like it's just a bad name for a tabletop RPG. It's just
It's good
so
for 1 year, and it comes in 5 months late.
Yeah,
right.
it's-
You know.
the inherent issue with fucking dating it is that you date it literally.
Yeah,
So
you're dating it.
half a year later, it's old. And people will be like, well, that's the 2024 edition. I don't know when 5e came out. 100 years ago?
Yeah.
So, if it was called D&D fucking 2008, I'd be like, good God, why is anybody playing that?
Yeah.
Why
I
are
don't
people
know.
still playing D&D 2024, 2014? What the hell? Like,
Yeah.
the
I'm
game
sorry.
is so old at this point.
I'm sorry, Rebecca, you said by dating it, and my mind immediately went, why am I taking it on candlelit dinner?
Because it's going to. It's going
After
to be
what it's
so
given to you,
good,
the amount of
Joe.
times it's fucked you, Joe. Might as well take it to dinner.
It's just kind, honestly, at this point.
At that point, should it be the dice that you're taking out?
I think so.
Me and the dice,
Especially us.
me and the dice are married at this
Especially us.
point.
Considering how
God,
often
it
you
I'm
have
in a
handled
love-hate.
those dice, I'm just saying you probably should.
It's a loveless marriage.
We've got divorced and got back together at this point. It's all
It's an
up and down.
abusive relationship. You
It
need
is
to
an-
quit.
Joe says it. Joe said it. It's true. It's so abusive. Says when he's the dungeon master is just like, oh wow, that's another crit, amazing, and then he plays his character and none of that comes back.
Unless somebody is missing from the game and I play their character for them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the trick. My excellent dice rolls only work when I'm rolling a character that isn't mine.
Cess, dude, they're cheating. They're cheating on you. Oh no.
All right, let's go ahead and pivot, and get into games for about 13 minutes late. All right, I rolled the die. Rebecca, why don't you remind us what happened?
Ooh.
I have no idea.
All right, let's
I
get
know.
going.
Wait, hold on. Let me get out my notes. Hold on. No, don't skip past me. Hold
Buddy,
on.
be ready to take over.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
okay.
27th. So, we fixed the dude, the clockwork guy, so that we could use him to guard the tower while we were gone because we promised the dudes we would take care of the mine, and so we were like, we gotta take care of the mine. We can't just let them deal with the mine for more and more years, however long it takes us to go fuck off somewhere. So there was black, purple, and green energy inside the construct's core. It was tainted. So we had to do some stuff with it. I don't remember. I think it was some really lucky rolls on my part.
It was
a million
Dispel and
rolls.
Tass.
Yeah. It was, yeah. You were right. It was Tazza that we used to help dispel it. Yeah. Gosh. Rebecca, what the fuck did you write? I'm sure it made sense at the time. So after we did that, we learned something about Aeons. It has like something in the middle of it, like a bronze orb. I don't remember. I don't know why I didn't take better notes last time.
That was one of the items we found, wasn't it?
Yes.
Was it? Because I remember we found the spyglass, right, with the different lenses, and then Sky was like, it helps you see the sky better, and we're like, no, it doesn't, and then it did, and that's what it does.
But yeah, the Aeon orb is basically a power orb that
Yeah.
powers these clockwork guys, and it was corrupted, and we had to clean it up, essentially.
Yeah.
The energy color was pretty specific. It was like purple.
It was black, purple, and green.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then after all that, we left the tower, and then we went down to the mines, where we started clearing it out. We realized that unless we dealt with the source, that everything would just keep regenerating. Like already the bones were sort of like, we'll be back. So we went inside the mines. We found a couple of temporal distortions, which is not great. We took kind of a beating, but we managed to bring them down. And cleared it out. So it was a lot of combat last time.
You were fine. Your notes were fine.
Thanks, man.
I believe a big bulk of this. Well, didn't we do like character rebuilds last time too? Wasn't that the bulk of the thing, or was that the game before?
That was the game before.
Okay.
It was a lot of I must have rolled 87 Arcana checks and failed every single one of them.
Which is why Sky picked up the spyglass.
Despite having advantage, every single one of them I just failed, which is great. But yeah.
So I want to point something out in Gen Chat in the Discord. Craig's just like, wow, the character portraits have changed a lot. I'm just like, people have died, Craig. People have died.
People have died. Dude.
I have died so many times. Oh, and we leveled at the end of last session.
We did. I was like, why am I level 5? What happened?
We reached the level cap. Now
Technically, we have to take 4 weeks to do it, but we're in the 4-week period
Five.
of downtime.
Yeah.
Or 5 weeks for Sky, so we're taking 5 weeks of downtime.
For retraining?
Yeah, I have to retrain one of my skills. Or one of my feats.
Oh, God damn it, Sky.
So over the course of those 5 weeks, Sky cough is persisting and getting worse.
Oh yeah, I need to have a talk with Sky.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be fine.
Well, if the cough is getting worse, then I'm gonna have Core look at her.
Well, I think I would have. So I wouldn't have waited for 5 weeks.
Yeah. Over the course of 5 weeks is where we're starting. You all are in that period.
Right.
Could I have said in that time period that Asa repaired my shield?
I don't know. Could I?
Would Asa repair his shield?
I don't know. What are you gonna give me for it?
What? I'm in your employ.
That is true.
Does your contract say that she's obliged to repair his shield?
Yes.
Is that what the contract
You
says?
should have read the fine print.
I wrote it.
Yeah,
didn't write
it's
that
not-
in there.
This job doesn't come with benefits packages.
Darling, of course I will repair your shield.
Okay.
You need to
Do you
get
ha-
shield insurance from the Church of Abaddon.
Yeah.
do you have the contract handy? I buried it with Quinn.
I bet we're good.
You would have won it that
Part of,
way.
it's part of our customs.
You would have wanted
You buried your business papers with you? So confused.
I love that idea. Okay. Yeah, it's repaired, man. I guess. I don't know. Do I have to roll a check for that?
Not
Yeah,
over
we're-
5
Yeah,
weeks.
we're 5 weeks from now.
Okay. Thanks, man.
I just heard like a slow golf clap, and I was like, oh.
Oh, I did everything except for give myself some fucking spells. God damn it. Alright. That's the worst part of this. Fucking
Fucking wizards.
waste.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
Not
no,
anymore,
yeah,
but still.
Yeah, no, you're.
Same issue.
Shh, no, there's still a wizard. Shh.
Damn.
Same issue, kids.
You know?
What spells do you get?
Okay, I need to level up, I guess.
Look, it's fine, you know? Some people just had a change of heart on how they want to operate. Asa is now a bard, and Nemo is now a wizard.
Nemo doesn't have time to be a wizard. That's a lot of writing down. She doesn't have time for that.
Who's Nemo?
Alright.
Ain't no one got time for that.
Don't
Who
worry
are
about
they?
it.
I don't know who they are.
I'm kind of half expecting Nemo to just phase in the background, just like, who's Nemo? Like, was that a
Oh,
character at
dude.
some point?
I miss
If
Nemo.
we're-
Yeah, kind of like Noboru.
It's just a
We're
collective
down.
delusion of being exposed to hallucinogenic chemicals inside the
Yeah.
Arcaneum.
True.
Yep, there we
If
go.
we're down for 5 weeks or 4 weeks, guess what? Core's
What?
7 months old now.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Wow.
Less than half a year until birthday time.
Yeah.
I'm sure no one will forget that.
Yep, that'd be awkward.
Core won't even understand what a birthday is.
I'm gonna tell you right now, before one of you pulls a Steve, I've already forgotten everybody's. I don't know if anyone's told it. I'm not gonna remember it. So, but that's happening. You know, whatever you
Okay,
want to
if
fuck
I
with.
like that joke once.
That's still probably one of the best twists I've seen.
It was so sad.
It
It was
was
so
fucking-
sad.
It was brutal. The expectation, the hope in the eyes, and just, it's your birthday? Ooh.
For everyone watching at
Fuck.
home, in the Exilinian, the last game we played, I played a character who I made a point of remembering everyone's birthday and
Mhm.
getting them something and doing something nice for them on their birthday. Then when my character's birthday came up, I didn't say a goddamn thing, and everyone forgot, and it was amazing.
And she was acting shady all day, and everybody was like, "What's going on? Like, has like something taken over her? Is she okay? Has her mind been?" And we were super
And
suspicious.
then when you were like trying to be like, hey, we need to talk to Lily, and then trying to set up things, Lily was thinking it was a surprise party.
Yeah. yeah.
I
yeah.
thought Lily was gonna force the love issue.
Oh,
And
God.
We're around that time.
I
yeah.
did too. That was like the whole impression. It was so.
Man, if
Ooh,
it wasn't
again.
for fucking
There's
Erlen having the
so-
exact
there's
same birthday as
so-
me, I would have fucking remembered his. I was remembering his birthday.
it was such a long con. It was just such a long con.
It was such a long con. It was great.
Okay, I have
I don't know Ace's
I
birthday. I don't know the
have-
Golarion calendar.
third rank. I have third rank abilities now.
Yeah.
Yeah, third
I-
rank.
How many do I have? Is it 3?
2.
2?
I don't
Oh, you're a
know.
sorceress,
You're
so 3.
prepared.
Sorcerer, so 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know.
That ever-growing graveyard.
Time to look at the primal spell list again. And I also always just have heal at any rank that I want, correct?
Says, does my pet get archetype feats? I know you probably don't know this, but I'm looking at
Is what?
my pet. Does Brew get archetype feats? I'm looking at his
Oh
character
no!
sheet.
Ignore all of those.
Okay, I was gonna say.
It's because the character sheet is a player character sheet.
Gotcha.
And the module that we're using to automate your companion
Hmm.
just operates off of a bunch of scripts put inside of the feat,
Oh,
the mature animal companion feat.
gotcha.
But because it's a character sheet, the Foundry system sees it and goes, "Oh, we have free archetype. Go on, give archetype feats."
Makes sense.
Okay.
Additionally, never change his boosts or do anything like that on the character sheet. The only thing you ever do on Brew's character sheet is add whatever new feat you get to empower your animal companion, and put on barding. That's about it.
Right.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, so I just hit the level up and level it up to 5, Ruxshine to 5, and then I'm done.
Yes, unless you get like a feat like Incredible Animal Companion and whatnot.
Oh shit! Do
Okay.
you still have horse brew around? Because I just remembered we bought barding, but I didn't transfer that over to brew. I wanted to see
Yeah,
what
Bruce
barding
and
we
the
get.
for friend and former. It's a friend and former, so yeah.
Is he? Okay, I need to see what barding I need to put on him. Heavy barding. Gotcha.
I need to get. I need my Dragon Breath as an attack again. I have to go search for that action again. I think it should be there. I think.
Yeah, new buddy, a Clockwork Soldier.
Well,
Although it looks like
I-
your wolf animal companion has more dexterity. Might make sense to go for light barding instead. I don't know, just look at the options.
Why
You
is
are
there an
right.
ancestry
Sure.
feat called "Weren't you at that party"? What? Wow. Okay.
What is it?
Weren't you at the party? No matter where you go, there's always a few people you've met before at a party, and you can meet up with them to try and get some help or favor too.
What ancestry?
I don't know. 1 second, let me. It just says ancestry feat. I'm trying to. You need to be an expert in society, and oh, it's Indigo Dragon Heritage. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's funny as heck.
All right, so you all have 5 weeks over which you can do stuff. So yeah, on you. Whoever
Alright.
wants to do what.
Can I want to go to the World Serpent Inn and see if I can
Okay.
find a rain. Or I don't even need to find rain. I'll just go to Mitchifer. Is it Mitchifer or Mitcher?
Mitchifer.
Mitchifer. That's what I thought.
Mitch
That's what I thought.
I-F-E-R.
That's what I
Mitchifer.
thought. That was my first instinct. I should have gone with the first instinct. But yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Mitchifer.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, hey, look, I know there's like, you said, I know you don't give out keys for this place anymore, but, do you know if there's like an entrance somewhere in the River Kingdoms on Golarion, like maybe near Sovereign Hill? I don't know if you heard
I
of the
gotta be
place.
honest with you, I have no idea where that is.
Yeah, I just noticed my friend, someone I knew, Rain, showed up here a couple times. I just don't know how he got here.
Let me inquire with him. Can't say I know the fella.
Have you seen him today?
I don't know the fella.
Oh, okay. He's I give him a description of Rain. You can't really miss him.
Well, I've seen a fair few of those sorts, but yeah, I see them coming through, but I don't really know anything about them. Sorry.
All right, that's cool. Do those guys I asked you to keep an eye on for ever show up?
Mm-mm. Not so
Alright.
far. But I still got your letter. He takes it up from below the desk.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I'll probably be popping in town again just to see if Rain shows up again. But yeah, so thanks for your time. Like,
course.
how do I? Is there a way to find out where portals to this place are?
Unfortunately not. As the world serpent moves around, the doorways seem to sort of spontaneously appear and disappear.
All right.
There's only a few stable ones in every given area.
All right. Well, thank you. I'll see what I can do to get us.
Sorry, I wish I had better news for you. That
That
said,
happens.
if you hire a portal hunter, somebody like that, they can usually find you one nearby.
Oh, Portal Hunter? Never heard of one of those.
Yeah, there's somebody who travels the plains and they're really good at locating portals and knowing where they go. You're very rarely gonna find them on a material plane, though. They tend to be
Okay.
very attracted to the astral life.
Alright. Well, thank you for your time. You have a good day. I'll probably pop in a couple other times during the week. But yeah, you have a good day. And she'll
You
go
as
and take her
well.
leave. Oh, did anyone else want to do something, or do you want me to continue?
It's up to whoever wants to get stuff done.
I do need to talk to Sky at some point, fairly early.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know what Sky is off doing, but Asa will very awkwardly sort of approach her. Sky, could I speak with you for a minute?
Sure, what's up?
I'm not really sure how to say this, because it sounds awful. You, who you are inhabiting a body that is not the original body that your soul belongs to. And because of that, you are deteriorating.
I think I'd know if I was deteriorating.
Have you been feeling ill? Or dizzy? A little weak?
No, I've been feeling pretty good overall. I'm
Mhm.
even getting a little bit of a better control over the local earth and water supplies.
False.
What? And that cough, how long has that been around?
Not too long. I guess since we got back, there's a lot of stuff in your air here. I don't know if you've noticed it, but like, I'm pretty sure all these plants like give off some type of very fine dust.
Oxygen? Yeah. Right. It is very possible you have allergies, but
The fuck are allergies?
Nope, it doesn't matter. The thing is that even if you're not feeling it now, you are going to wither eventually. I can try to find some sort of solution. It would involve maybe a construct or some sort of simulacra. I'm not sure, but I could try to find a solution. It's just that the body you're living in is dying.
You know, I'm no
sorry.
medical expert, although I do, for some reason, know some random medical knowledge. I'm pretty sure we're all dying. And I'm pretty sure you're worrying over nothing. If I was deteriorating, I'm pretty sure we'd see signs. And honestly, why would I deteriorate? All the other bodies in that room were fine, except for that one guy, the guy with the nose or hair, the blonde. I don't know, something about him looked weird.
I can't convince you of something you don't want to believe, which is fine. But in the interim, I will be trying to do some research to fix this.
Do what you got to make yourself feel better. I'm telling you, I'm fine. The air is just dusty.
Right. Okay. Okay.
In any case, you know what we need? Food and drink.
Food and
And,
drink, of course. Yep.
Come on, let's hit the tavern. I'm hungry.
All right.
Maybe
Well-
once you've had drink in you, you'll worry less. You're kind of a
I-
worrywart.
I am. No, that's completely true. I'm a worrywart.
Now, which tavern are you going to? The one in town or the World Serpent?
One in town. Why the fuck
Yeah.
would we go to the world serpent?
Because one
It's
town's like a
closer.
day away.
Half a day.
Yeah.
Half a day.
Yeah, but the other one is through the void with that still has random monsters that float in the dark.
It's true.
But we got rid of
No
all the
sense of adventure.
monsters.
Plenty sense of adventure. I'm just not gonna go in without a party.
Just keep seeing polar bears.
Why do you all keep seeing stuff like that? That's
There's always polar bears.
polar bears? I don't
Yep.
see polar bears.
Because you were so slow. You were like 4 rooms behind. I'm telling you, the polar bear was real.
I mean, I saw the one polar bear and the other polar bear, but I never saw any other polar bears.
I was like a mini polar bear at best.
It was cute.
I. Oh, what would I like to do? If someone already has a plan for what they'd like to do, go ahead. I'm just thinking.
Well, if they're gonna go into town, I'm gonna go with them so we can sell our mundane crap.
Cool.
We have too much shit.
Will they have money for it though? I thought the town was broke.
Well, we fixed the mine, so we'll see what happens, but that takes some time
Yeah.
to get word out again that they're okay. And also Newt Stedfin is under new management, so
Yeah, I'm just gonna sell mundane shit.
Hmm.
They won't be able to afford anything magical, but they might pick up some of the mundane stuff.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, I'll just sell this country filet leaf. We don't need that, right?
How dare you?
oh my god.
I'm not gonna take it by myself. That's when you start to get into sad territory.
Actually, we don't really have that many mundane things. I'm looking at the bag of holding.
Mhm.
It's mainly the void glass kukris that we have like 9 of those. I'm just like, no, I'll just hold on to them and sell them at the other place.
We can sell. I mean, this isn't in the bag of holding. This is in our stash, but we could sell the steel shield. We could sell crushing
Yeah.
coils. I mean, honestly, that's pretty much it. Everything else really seems like it'll have a use.
Crushing coils is 2 GP.
Yeah, but I mean, all 3 things are listed are 2 GP. So,
Yeah.
You know, the same. Anything else is up there.
You know,
Like Obsidian Edge, really cool weapon. I don't think any of us are going to use it, so that'd be good to sell. But
I'm
250.
sure your next character will use it.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. When
Alright, do we want to distribute out these healing potions at all? We have a couple of potions in here. Do we want to like get those distributed?
we probably
Please,
should.
Christ.
We have
We also have
Five of us.
actual coin here.
Wow, do we have coin?
yeah decent
Yeah,
amount.
in the stash.
Wow. I mean, I'm not as coin starved now. But
And then we have
it's rough.
Tassa as well.
So-
If you want to take some of that for your spells.
I do want to take that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take this big one. This lesser one.
Can I take?
This minor
You
one.
want to take the minor one? Yeah. Okay. I figured. Can I take a?
I left 3.
Now, here's the thing. Do you want to take everything that we have at the moment? Because it's just like we could just sit on some stuff and leave in the stash, leave in the tower.
No.
No,
When
you
are
just
we
want to carry
coming
it
back
all.
when are we coming back to the tower?
Yeah, I don't know when we're coming back to the tower.
All right. So let's just distribute stuff then. We have two moderate moderate healing potions.
I'd like to take at least one of those.
Please give them to him, and probably whoever else is going to be up in front, Sky or
Sky.
Kara.
All right.
Yeah.
Give it to one to Sky and one to Meat. So each one of you guys take a moderate healing potion.
One. Okay.
Dash. Moderate healing potion.
I would honestly like at least one of all of these, like lesser and minor as well.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, we have 4 lessers. So let's give that to Meat,
I'm gonna take
Sky, Kara, and I guess Core. So he's
I got medicine.
So he has like a backup or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check the storage here.
I don't want to give too much to Asa because she'll just plop over dead.
Oh my god.
Wow.
How's all that paper holding up?
That was a.
I don't
healing
have any
potion-
paper anymore.
That was a healing potion minor, correct?
We still have.
Yes.
I do still have all those scrolls. So
So we don't put them in the bag of holding. We don't want to have room in the bag of holding anymore. We have too
I
much
know.
shit.
We can put in
I know
stash.
we have too much shit.
Joe, do you think you or I should take the bark skin? I think one of us should.
What does bark skin do again?
It gives oaken resilience. Target's skin becomes tough, blah blah blah. You gain resistance 2 to bludgeoning and piercing damage, and a weakness 3 to fire. After a target takes fire damage, it can dismiss a spell as a free action, triggered by taking damage. Doing so doesn't reduce the fire damage the target is dealt. So just a little bit of resistance.
Yeah, I'm good without it. I can deal with fire and bludgeoning with what I have on my character already. I don't have anything for piercing, but if you don't have anything to all 3 of those, like, yeah.
Okay. There are 2 of these. Do you want to take one, or should I take both?
Not. Take them both.
Okay.
All right. Core, have you taken the lesser healing potion?
I did.
Who has not taken their lesser healing potion?
I'll take
It's
everyone.
me.
Steve, you
Got
should
him.
definitely take that invis potion, at least one of them, because that'll help with sneaking shit, like sneak
Yeah,
attacks
that's a
and
good
all
idea.
that.
Maybe I'll take both of them and have one for Roxana and
I-
just go in there and just blah.
Take 'em.
Yeah.
wanna take
Definitely.
both of 'em?
Yeah, I think both is good for you.
I don't want to get encumbered either, so I'm gonna keep an eye on those.
Yeah, I'm at bulk 5 again.
Bulk 7 out of 9.
My max bulk is technically 11, but I get encumbered at 6, so.
Pollution of water breathing. We already have a water breather, but does anybody else want to potentially have that?
I also have the spell water breathing, so
Honestly, we should probably sell those.
yeah.
I'll put in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Like, they can be pretty convenient in case whatever. I think in order to target more than just like 2 people with a spell, I have to put it at a higher rank or something. But
For what spell?
double check. Water breathing.
Oh!
Water breathing, yeah. Let me check. Oh, it targets up to 5 creatures anyway, so it lasts for about an
Yeah.
hour.
Yep.
That's a
And-
good one to get as a wand.
Yes. At heightened third, the duration increases to 8 hours. That's what it is.
It's the same thing with like a second level of one for long strider. Hey, maybe we could talk to what's his face? Fucking dork head. What's his name?
Dorkhead?
I'm gonna love
There
him.
we go.
Your dwarf magic buddy who went
Oh,
on
the
an
boyfriend.
adventure because
He's a dwarf, is he?
I thought it was
I
It is a
don't
dwarf.
remember.
yeah.
Wow, I never wrote that down. Probably 'cause I didn't.
I want him
care.
to. I
Well,
want him
hey,
to go
you
out
don't see Ray.
Right.
Didn't he
uh,
also leave at your
Dolgren.
bidding?
What were you saying, Steve?
No, I want him to go out adventuring and just out level us. Just like next time we see him, he's
Aw.
level 7, and we're just like, what?
You never see him again until the end of the campaign, and he's been doing a separate quest line to get to the same boss.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Wow,
it's
how-
all thanks to Asa setting him on this great quest.
Yeah, he going to the Hazard Titans.
No. Oh no.
Have y'all?
Wait, so he's gone? I made him leave? I forgot about that.
You
Oh,
did. You
know.
encouraged him to continue
Good.
on with his adventures, and so he did.
Yeah. Good. Fuck that guy. Okay, well, because I was gonna have him sell us a wand of, or do an exchange so we could get a wand of Longstrider 2nd level. But if he's gone, then we can't do that.
You can always
So
head
it
back to
doesn't-
New Setfin. Or sold there.
I mean, we should. We don't have any drama with the dragons.
We don't?
Well, I mean, other than the drama you cause.
Y'all seen this potion of shared memories we have? We have 3 of them.
Yeah.
That could potentially be helpful with the sky situation.
Ow.
Well, you
They can
ain't,
see
you
your
ain't a part of
memories
this,
in Maddie.
because you're yeah. But yeah, we could show Sky things about Maddie.
Yeah, because that wouldn't be a horrible thing to do to a person.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
if
No, of
Sky's dying, and we got to convince Sky to potentially get back in the pod, to let
Get back in the pod.
Maddie actually come into the body to save it.
I'm just gonna put it in the bag of holding.
Sky,
it's-
look, you're not real. Drink this potion and that will tell you the truth.
Uh-huh.
It's really rough because it's true.
It's
She's not real, or she's a different soul. But if we fix Maddie's body, then Sky dies. It's
Yeah.
not cool. It's not cool. What was I gonna say? I can wear light armor now, so I would like light armor and that steel shield if we ever get a chance. But I don't think there's any fancy armor here that I would want to buy. I'd want something that's
Yeah, you
not
can
just
find-
fucking.
You can find some cheap regular armor.
the,
Brunderton is a level 3 town, so you can find common items under level 3.
All right, I'll look.
the steel shield's my old one, so feel free. I don't use it no more.
Thanks,
I
buddy.
took 2 of the minor healing potions, and we have 4 left. So distribute that among yourselves.
I'll take another.
And who's
guy.
gonna take the minor Tassa?
Ooh. You
Who
added
else uses
things.
spells? Cork can have them.
Have what? Sorry?
The minor Tassa.
Sure.
It's like a free slot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can put another heal in that.
Or is this my wrong sheet?
Just make sure you're not encumbered.
I will be.
Oh, I see.
I need to sell some unimportant things too, but
Y'all need to find the belt that allows you to increase the amount you carry.
well, for level 5, I finally got to increase my strength to a +1. Guess where my athletics still is? -1.
You should train in athletics. It's important.
I really should.
I'm just gonna say
I-
that.
I think there might be, because I get another ancestry feed at 5. I might need to look into that a little bit more, but I'm not sure if I meet the prerequisites. So I'm gonna look. It'll allow me to
Alright.
be trained, but I gotta.
Well, let's keep focused here. We have 12 platinum pieces. Divide by 5. Let's go ahead and make that.
Let's do the math here.
This is like 2 apiece, and then we'll have 2 extra.
2 apiece, so 2 plat.
Oh, I don't know how to edit this thing. I got time to do it this way.
You said 2 apiece?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 piece. 2 plat.
I don't think we can. How do we delete it? Well, I don't know. I think we just have to trash it. But like we have 12 platinum pieces. We're each gonna take 2, and then we each take 5 gold. Yeah, 5 gold. No,
No, out of 65?
4 gold.
4 gold.
No, we have 12 platinum pieces. We each get 2,
Oh,
Platinum
and then
pieces.
the platinum.
and then we each get 4 gold
Okay,
from the dividing up of the 2 last platinum pieces.
I got you. I got you.
Oh,
I see what you're saying.
All right, you all can now click this book if you ever want to see the places that you've been to.
Cool.
Oh.
Other than Sovereign Hill, I need to pick more.
I do not have permissions to view locations.
Interesting. You have observer status.
How do you delete things in the stash?
Try now.
With the gold pieces, we all will get 13 gold. Let's go ahead and add that.
Can you click it now?
Yes, I got it now.
Okay, and can you see, what can you see on the list?
City of Mevon, Settlement Brunderton, and Settlement Refuge.
Okay, perfect. Can't see the hidden one.
Hidden, you say?
All right, so how do we delete the treasure? We split up the platinum pieces and the gold pieces. How do we
Down-
like take them off the stash or reduce them?
I guess you can't. Normally, you're supposed to click and drag them out onto your sheet.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
we
78,
need the silver.
78 and 52. 78,
Oh,
52.
no.
I got it.
Yes.
78, 52. 78, 52. So, with
And we had-
Hold on, no, not 78, 52, 78, 52.
Yeah.
Okay. With the
I'll write
silver,
down.
we are each getting 15, and there will be 3 silver left over. And then we have 52 copper. 52 copper.
Sorry.
We each get 10 copper. Okay. How much silver I said we each get? 15?
15.
15.
How much was the gold?
I don't know.
All right.
We
13.
14.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and-
13.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and let Meat keep the 3 silver and 2 copper as a hazard pay for getting eaten so much.
I do appreciate that. My friend did die.
The platinum is in the bag, I'm assuming.
What platinum?
Did we find platinum? I don't remember.
Just add it in your inventory directly at the top.
Yeah, exactly
Yeah.
what Rebecca added. Or put in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
Because we
All right, so we still have 3 minor Tassa and 2 minor healing potions.
I figure I'm not gonna take any of the minor healing potions. I have a heal ability and battle medicine and regular medicine. Like, I've got enough healing abilities that I only really care about the bigger potions.
Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and take it. I think I have a little bit more room to carry stuff.
Sure.
Yep. Pushing it.
Who wants to hold on to the Starless Scope?
Still figuring.
I'll take the Scarlet Stuff and put it in the bag.
Take the lens as well.
And the lenses.
Can I do this? Oh, that's so nice.
What do you do?
You see how our characters are on the left? You can click and drag things from the party inventory onto your little characters.
Ooh,
On the left.
That's super nice.
So you don't actually
That
have to
is
drag it onto your sheet.
Oh no, why is it 3 large bulk Patassa? I can't put it on right now. I need to get rid of shit. But I don't know what.
Well, each Tassa is 1 large bulk, so if you can carry like at
Yeah.
least
Light.
1.
One,
Oh, light.
Light.
Yeah, it's light.
Yeah, that'll
So,
put me over on 6.
yeah, that
so,
would. You have 5 and 8.
Let me just ask you, like, for the minor, let me read the minor task to see what it actually does. 2nd level spell, so yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Or lower.
How much more do I remember? I got 3 more light. I can stick into the bag of holding, so I'll take those. Stick into the bag of holding. We can sell them.
I need. Yeah, I was hoping. One of my
Alright,
level
bag of holding is
5s
officially full.
I was hoping that one of my 5th level ancestry feats would be able to give me some strength, but that's a level 1, and I used my level 1 to give me a breath weapon. So.
If feats aren't going to give you strength either, only your boosts will do that.
Yeah, I put the boost already into strength 1, but
If you're
Yeah.
looking to carry more stuff, you could get Hefty Hauler, which I
yeah?
think is a skill feat.
I don't get any at this level.
Okay, I
Yeah.
mean, I was just
Odd. Yeah.
letting you know. It's available.
Yeah, the main issue is for later. I need to get other feet so I can have my AC be up to where it could be. But
Okay.
I don't know. I
All right,
give
Ken,
respawn later
since
for
this
it,
is what
and
you
that'd be
wanted.
nice, but
I muted Discord.
Or can you take your symbol of house
some
kill this
push-ups.
from the stash? Because I don't want to get left behind.
I put it in here because I was hoping it wouldn't be able.
Ooh, I would also strongly recommend you move one of your boosts to charisma.
6, 7.
I did, and it didn't up anything.
Yeah, it becomes a partial.
Yeah.
So the only way to get +6 in your charisma eventually is by putting all boosts into it.
So don't put strength down.
Oh shit.
That or
Strength is-
trade dexterity or
That's fine.
constitution into strength. One of those.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
If you want to get armor that would let you have a lower dexterity score, you can take the armor training general feat.
Well, I mean, we
Everything's
talked
fine.
about
Everything's
this,
fine.
but
Oh,
like,
fine. Okay.
there's an order to it, and I don't know when I can have that.
You can have it right now, I'm
Right,
pretty
right,
sure.
right.
It's a standard general feat. You'd have to give up Ancestral Paragon, though, which gives you the
Yeah.
extra Ancestry feat.
Wait,
But at level
um,
5, you've gotten a new Ancestry feat, so...
Yeah, that's true. That's what gives me the Dragon Breath, but I haven't really been using it much anyway. I think. Oh no, it's the lore.
All right, so we have the
I mean,
armor
I-
potency.
Sorry, I mean, I don't know. Doesn't changing these like add to level time or no?
Sorry, say what?
Does changing my feats add to level time or no?
Well, you get 1 week to retrain stuff, so you could easily do a quick retrain on your general feat if you wanted armor.
Okay. I guess it doesn't really solve my bulk problem though, but
Can we click the locations thing? Or are we not supposed to be able to?
No, you can. Should be able to.
No.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. You have Sentinel dedication. You can already
Yeah.
wear that armor.
yeah, I've been wearing it. The problem is
Oh, okay, I see.
yeah,
You don't need that second boost in dexterity then. That's what's
Okay.
going on, because your breastplate gives you 4 AC and then caps your dex bonus at +1.
okay.
So
I
you
was
don't
just
need to put
copying
any
what
more
was
dex
on
in.
my character, but I'll edit it and figure that out.
Yeah.
Where did I boost that? I guess not there.
Yeah, and you can keep the strength if you want now.
Okay. Okay. Well, we have that partial, I guess. So. Ooh, okay.
Anyway, sorry to sidetrack everything. You all may continue doing stuff throughout your break time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get this organized a little bit. So we have the the armor potency rune +1.
Mhm.
So we give I believe we decided to give that to Meat, so he could be the extra tanky.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd love that.
yeah, I have no problem with that. We have to pay to get it attached though because I don't have magical
Yeah, it's 16
crafting yet.
gold. It's 16 gold to get attached.
I'll pay for it. Since going on my armor.
You sure, buddy? We can
Yeah.
contribute since you're out there taking the hits.
No. I'll pay for it. Meat would
I'm
want
gonna
to.
put in.
Nice.
I'm gonna put in the stash. There you go. And you can just get it and
Nice.
apply it.
Armor potency. Meat. And then... How do I do this again? Do I have to edit my armor?
Yeah, edit.
That's
Yeah.
right, and then details, right? Yeah. There's a room.
Becca, was the Horde Hauler a skill feat or general feat?
Hefty Holler, I believe it's a skill feat. Let me see.
Let's see. There we
I
go.
was hoping it'd be a
I
general
could.
feat.
It's a skill feat, buddy. It's a level 1 skill feat. All you have to do is be trained in athletics. Are you trained in
Oh, is
athletics?
that-
You're
oh,
not.
No.
Yeah, because you're the -1.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're trained in athletics, you'd increase your bulk by 2.
There is
Um,
another option. It's a slightly expensive option for the level, but the lifting belt is 80 GP and it allows you to change your bulk to carry.
Oh.
That's cool. I don't know. I
And gives you a
just have
bonus to athletics.
Gives you a bonus to athletics. Yeah, it's a super great item.
But that's an item we have to find, I'm assuming. I
Yeah,
guess
well,
that would
like, we're gonna do
be-
shopping in Ogamont, so...
Yeah, you
It's a level 4 item, so in theory, any town that has level 4 goods should be able to accommodate us without too much problem. It is 80 gold, however, which means it is money.
Yeah, I got broke immediately. Sort of, but... okay. Well, I'll figure something out.
Again, make sure you take your symbol of House Kilvis and put it back on your character sheet.
I think that'll make me over encumbered is the issue.
With one lot, it's one light.
Yep.
Are you maxed?
I got
I
maxed.
think I can have room for 2 more. Let me see. Oh boy. Well, let's put it on. Okay, I'm at 9L.
Yep, that's max.
Yep. I'm just kind of like, I don't want to lose it, but also just don't have the capacity. So I don't know. Someone else is either gonna be like, I just need a donkey. I just need a donkey to come with me. That or get my
We'll
own
have to
bag of
switch something
holding.
else on your character sheet.
I mean, I need my spear and I need my shield and I wear the breastplate and a lot of the stuff is in my backpack. I think rations, my rations are pretty light in general. I'm trying to look at stuff that's like super duper heavy, but all of the stuff that is healer's tools. We need those. The breastplate, the breastplate is 2 bulk, but I'm wearing it, so yeah. Ooh, big super wimp.
During the downtime when Sky is not training, she's gonna hang out in town and make friends. Poorly, but she's gonna do it anyways.
No, don't do that.
Yay!
Don't make friends, please. Please just
Yeah,
we
just
can't
the more
afford
the-
it.
no, just listen to me. Listen to me. Don't make friends. It'll be harder.
There's gonna be a really rough scene in like the end of this session where Asa is just holding a pillow over this guy's head and he's crying.
It's easier now than it will be later.
I have to. I'm sorry.
Okay, hilariously,
Wow. Wow.
I can take
Wow.
my painter set.
Wow. Wow.
I have something I'd like to do during downtown.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, go for
I would like to go down to the town, and I would like to buy a horse.
it. Well,
Why?
Because I need something to pull the cart.
Don't
We
we
have
have
one.
horses?
We have one.
well, Brew is a wolf, remember?
No, I thought
Or
we
is it
had
the
like
other
2 or 3
stuff?
horses.
Well,
We have
one,
3.
We do
one,
One horse
have-
left. one horse has become the dog.
Because the dog.
left?
So you have one more horse left.
Yes, we have one more
Yeah.
horse left.
Where did that?
The,
Where did that
it,
horse?
it became a ghost and it went to Kane and Killian's drinking hall.
That's true. Or something.
Mm-hmm.
And Bru's horse transformed into a dog because that's what or sorry, I said that the wrong way.
He's
Meat's horse became a dog because that's what he needed.
always was a dog. Always.
One horse just went away. It just fucking left.
Uh,
I mean, you know,
Can I sell these poisons in town? I don't think I'm going to use them.
Make me a society check. See if you can find the type of people that'd be interested in buying
Hey, you want to buy some venom?
Hey.
lethal poisons.
hey, you miners.
You want me? You
Some-
want to make? I'm going to make it public because I don't think it'll be funny.
Oh no.
Hey, you want to buy some poisons?
hey?
So tell me, are you looking for somebody who would who's going to like look for illicit uses, or are you looking for somebody who would use it for
Like anti-venom.
yeah, for less
Yeah.
bad uses?
Car's like, hey man, I ain't asking. What you do is what you do. That's your business.
I'm looking for some anti-venom because I feel like that's going to be more likely to be found here.
All right, yeah, you're able to find a town medic who does keep a stock of poisons. That way he can, make cures for them and whatnot.
All right.
You'll buy them at normal value.
All right, so no.
I would like to buy a horse though.
All right, let's see. A riding horse. Yeah, riding horse would be the right one. All right, a cheap horse
Mhm.
will run you 75 gold. If you want it combat trained, it is increased by 35 gold.
75?
Yes.
Damn. Mm. What's my Earthbreaker worth?
Oh wait, hang on. Sorry, I was looking at PF1. Hang on.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause
Riding horse is 8 gold.
okay, that's that's why I thought it was because I looked it up on Nethery, so I was like, "What do you mean 75?" All right, good to know. 8 gold.
Pathfinder 1, he had a very different economy.
Very true. I will buy.
I'm a level 3 adventurer. Here's my 5,000 gold.
I will buy that horse.
I'm poor.
I would also like to buy. I mean, there's not really items for this, but like a tarp, like some sort of waterproof material. I'd like to buy some wood, some basic tools like hammer, maybe a saw, some nails, and a sort of wagon repair kit, where if there was ever like the wheel to pop off or anything like that, the right
So
tools to
repair
help put it
kit.
off. I mean, is that a thing?
Yeah,
I have a
repair kit is
repair
a thing.
kit.
Oh, perfect.
I have one. How
Well-
do you think I repaired your shield?
Oh, sure. I'd like to get another one then. I want to keep one for the wagon. Repair kit. How much is a
Okay.
repair kit? I have my reasons. Trust me.
Wow.
That might be
Repair
reasons.
kit is 2 gold.
Remember that in Brunderton, you're limited to level 3 or lower items, so make sure it's under that.
It's an item 0.
Level 0.
Yeah.
Then you're fine.
Uh,
Just I know there's like superior versions of some of them and
right.
whatnot.
Even the superb version of repair kit's a level 3 as well.
Oh,
Gives a
nice. You can
plus-
find that in town then.
Yeah, it gives a +1 bonus to the check. I'll just get a repair kit though. Okay, so that'd be 2. And then what would you say is like the materials? Like the waterproof tarp like thing, or the wood, or anything like that.
Let's see, a cart. Or you all have a wagon, don't you?
We
Not
have a
cart.
wagon.
A wagon's 25 gold. I'll say you put in 20% of that to have just backup parts.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 gold. Just have 5 gold, and you'll have
Okay.
repair parts and whatnot, miscellaneous repair parts.
I will. I'll get twice as much as that, so I'll spend 10 gold on parts, whatnot, tarps, wood, all those things. Okay, so I got a repair kit. I got the tarp. I got a horse. And then between the training that Meat does over the next few weeks for his level up, he's also in his spare time working on the wagon a little bit. He will move the things that were inside the wagon into the tower. Things like the box that held the money that we moved and any other materials. He will use half of those materials to sort of try to work on a cover for the wagon. Sort of like an old-timey, covered wagon that would go across, like,
Absolutely.
to kind of give it a bit of shelter from, harsh weather and a little bit of sleeping conditions. And he'll, every so often, he'll, make sure that the horse is attached, and he'll take it on a small leisurely ride just so that the horse get accustomed to it, the weight and all that. And probably just, every other day or so, he'll take it down to the village and back just to let it, know the wagon a bit better.
All right.
Yep.
All right, Carl wants to talk to Sir Fluffington the Third.
Sure thing. Hi, welcome back.
Hey, we were doing some looking around here, and we found out about this satellite that Urask had stuff with. It was camouflaging the planet.
That
Do you know
sounds
anything about
interesting.
this? Do you know anything about this?
I do not, but that sounds very interesting. My operations are mainly confined to this area in the Astral Sea.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about the Astral?
Not particularly at the moment, though. I thank you for offering.
That's unfortunate. But if you have any questions about the Great Beyond, especially the Outer Sphere, please let me know.
Guess I can ask you since you're offering. I was like, what do you know about how souls get over to the next life? I guess.
Oh, they pass into something called the River of Souls. It is sort of like a current that passes from the material world through the outer sphere and then back into the material world. It is sort of like a reincarnation cycle.
Huh. I thought you had like afterlife or something.
There is something akin to that, but in truth, the majority of what a person is recycled back into the material. Unfortunately, some scholars believe that it isn't actually a perpetual system, and there is slowly but surely an accumulating decline that will, over time, lead to eventual decay. Followers of Grotus very much like this idea. Another fun fact, creatures from the first world are not associated with the River of Souls. They don't have souls.
That explains a few things.
That really does.
Yeah. What was Urask looking to the Astral for? Like, why did he hire you?
Arast's central area of focus has been in dealing with the Dominion of the Black and its associated components. The Astral is a transitive plane that connects all the pieces of the outer sphere of the Great Beyond. And, unfortunately, the Dominion of the Black resides within the darkness between stars in the material plane, which is also something like holes that exist in the outer sphere. The astral plane is just as close to it as you would be in the area associated with the Dominion of the Black in the material plane. Except here, you can observe it much more safely.
I'm not gonna pretend I understand all that, but like, are they Dominion of Black using the astral plane for like transit?
They are almost one and the same. It's very difficult to describe in structural terms, but effectively, when you are seeing the area called the dark tapestry in the material plane, you are also seeing holes in the outer sphere of the great beyond. While it is the material, it is also the external part of all reality. It's really
Well,
fascinating stuff. Anyway, the point being that while you're here on the astral, there are a lot more things that one can do to defend themselves, whereas on the material, where things are more rigidly defined and corruptible, it's a lot more difficult to deal with things that, manipulate thought.
hmm.
So Arras created this place to study these, the Dominion of the Black and their various different associated creatures.
So would you say the Dominion of the Back is a problem in the astral?
I would say that they are just as much a problem in the astral as they are the material, because they are a problem for the great beyond in its entirety.
Okay. You don't know of anyone else who was antagonistic against the Dominion of the Black, do you?
Oh yes, very much so. The followers of numerous gods, but you are from that one planet. Oh yes, Desna. Desna is the one who is most associated with fighting off the Dominion of the Black.
Any specific organizations like focus on that point, or that
There
I
is
know
a
of?
there is a group casually called the Pots who are very associated with them that operate out of the astral. But I am not
Hmm.
sure about Golarion wise. I would probably start by looking into the followers of Desna.
All right, that sounds good, like enough lead. Um, who are these pots?
Oh, that is a shorthand name for them. It stands for the Pragmatic Order of Thought. They're a group of people they're a loose group of associated individuals that seek to free people from mental slavery by all sorts of creatures that seek to corrupt the minds of free beings.
Yeah, seems all right. About right.
Yes,
Seems
they
like
tend to be very, very zealous in their quest to get rid of aberrations. Though luckily they are discerning, and they recognize the difference between an aberration like me and an aberration like, well, the other things that you've seen here.
yeah. Why are you so different from other aberrations? Like, I'm not saying like all aberrations are evil, but like, gist-wise, it's been my experience.
That is a very good question, and one that I don't think any of us have ever really figured out. To the best that we can get, it's that in the sheer probability of raw chaos, eventually something of everything has to pop up, and so something like us popped up.
I guess that's fair.
Although it is kind of concerning how many bad things seem to come out of pure chaos. Because, like, if you look at just the raw numbers, how many bad aberrations are there compared to the very, very few good ones?
Eh. Well, it just makes you more special.
I guess. Kind of makes you wonder, though, if just like everything random just ultimately is gonna disproportionately be evil. Kind of seems like there's something wrong.
Like, what do you mean? Like with the universe or something?
A little bit.
I don't know. That's over my head.
Yeah,
Some
mine
people
too.
are just dicks.
Yeah, I get that. You would just think that in like a more fairly created universe or something like that, that things would be more evenly distributed when you roll the dice. You roll the dice on a new random creation, it would be have an equal chance of being decent and benevolent as a cruel and malevolent. Except it seems like almost all of the creatures created out of pure chaos are just evil, nasty monsters.
Huh.
Maybe the dice are weighted in some way.
That would be very chaotic then if they're weighted. Maybe chaos isn't as chaotic as you think.
Maybe.
But I don't know. I don't
Maybe there
know.
is something guiding it.
I'm not pretending to like understand how all this shit works. So you know.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm just speculating because it seems interesting to me.
Yeah, well, it's close, touch is close to home, I imagine.
It does. I think that most creatures want to know why they were created or where they came from or what their purpose is. And it's just always stuck out to me that my kin are one of the few, I guess what you might call good aberrations out there.
Yeah.
I just don't get why we're like the only ones.
Well. I don't
Anyway,
know,
sorry to
sometimes-
drag you down. Do you
Oh,
have
you
any
were-
other questions about the Great Beyond or the Outer Sphere?
No, like you weren't dragging me down or nothing, but no, I don't think I have anything that I can think of at the top of my head. Just like I'm just trying to figure out how best we can find or ask, how we can deal with their current situation. Like, do you know any good trackers in the Astral Sea? Like, do you think if we were gonna find Eras, do you think you were gonna find them in the material or in the astral?
The last that I heard, he was traveling to the material plane. I would probably begin there.
All right.
That said, you never really know with powerful spellcasters.
Yeah, they get around.
They really do. Makes it very difficult to keep track of them.
Okay.
Well, if I could say, on the plus side, he's not dead.
Well, why you say that?
Well, the clone things that you all found.
Yeah, that's weird. I was like, do you know about those?
I do now.
Yeah. I'm not actually sure if those things are working or not.
He goes flipping through one of the books. Yeah, it seems to be in operating order.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
You got a book that tells you?
Yeah, this thing gets updated with all the information about the tower. I sent a servitor to go check it out.
Well, that's
You might have
concerning.
seen him, the little eyeball guy. Yeah, usually has the broom nearby him.
Yeah. The greeter.
Yeah. I sent one of him.
Okay, that's good. But one of our friends, I thought, at least I was assumed, like, just kind of implied that he died, and he didn't like go back to his little clone body. Like, could there be something wrong with the
If
device?
If something intercepted the soul, then the soul would not be able to return to the clone body.
Right. That's something to worry about then.
Yeah, so maybe
and you're
something happened to your friend's soul.
Yeah, so you're like, what's the like order of operations? Like, when does the clone machine get the soul? Does it get to the astral first? Is it in that little stream you were talking about, or just like, does it get it like right as they die? It just plucks it out.
The clone attaches itself to a soul, and then when that soul attempts to leave the material or enter into the astral, often those are the same thing, but not always. When that occurs, this intercepts it on its way to the River of Souls to be recycled.
Right, it's like fast.
Oh yes, it is very quick. That said, if something were to capture the soul on the material plane, such as a soul trapping spell, that would probably prevent it from happening since it wouldn't yet have left the material plane or entered the astral.
Okay, so once the soul leaves like the body, how long does it take to usually like leave the material plane? Is it like a dwindle there for a bit, or is it like?
Unfortunately, that is a question that is impossible to answer. When it comes to talking about time in the astral, it is simply a flawed premise.
Oh, okay. I forgot how time's like weird here.
Yeah, it makes it very difficult to keep track of things. So how long it takes on the material plane, I do not know. But it happens instantaneously or over thousands of years on the astral because time doesn't pass.
Oh, okay. So, if someone, if someone captured the soul, the body would have to still be alive, I think, or they just did it like almost immediately after they died.
Oh yes, if the body was still alive, then the soul would not leave it.
Yeah. that could have just been really, really badly injured.
That could be. Your friend might just be mortally wounded
Yeah.
and
Alright, well,
kept
that's-
very much on the brink of death, but not quite enough to actually die. It'd be a horrible lifestyle, and I would really hope that that didn't happen to them, but that would be a possibility. That said, at least that still leaves the opportunity of hope to find them and get them back to normal working order.
yeah, that's something to think about. Of course, we got other things we gotta do, take care of first. So we'll put that on the list of other problems that need to be solved. But yeah, we're
I'm sure things will work out in the end.
all right. I have a question. You know about? Do you know anything about the security here for the Orzras Tower?
I
Like,
know about the security here in the astral plane.
is it up? Is security in the astral plane currently up?
It is not currently operating, no.
Okay. If we reset the security, if we reset the security here, like I just don't know if the security is attached to the tower or not.
I don't know anything about the tower that you are describing.
Yeah.
All I really have knowledge of is here on the astral.
Okay. So, if we reset the security, can you reset the security?
Here in the astral? No,
Yeah.
a Rask would need to do that himself. The magics that he utilizes are very unique to him.
Oh, so there's none of us can reset the security here.
Here in the astral? No.
So this place is just wide open.
Unfortunately, yes, until a Rask returns.
That's fucked. Like we're in like a obscure dimension though, right?
Oh yes, this is just one of an infinite number of demiplanes that exist within the astral. It is a very great unlikeliness that something would find us here, but not a 0% chance.
All right, that's still concerning, I guess.
It's like trying to find a needle in infinity.
Oh, that's a task.
It is very much a task, but you know what they say about coincidences? They happen all the time.
Yeah, I'm more worried about it so that they have some way of tracking like one of your prisoners or something.
That may well be the case, but so long as the magic remains active here, even if the security is down, those things should remain within their circles and contained.
All right.
And all that requires is that the creature in one of the layers here remains caged. As it tries to break free, it generates energy that is channeled through a group of four demi-liches, which fuel the power of the entire demi-plane.
Yeah, that's a pretty oh, they're demi-liches, I get it now. But no, that's a pretty good little mousetrap you made there.
Yes, although they are chaotic in nature, they seem to uniformly always attempt to free themselves.
Oh, is it like crabs, where it's just like one gets about to get out and the other crab just pulls them back down?
If you put a bunch of them together, maybe. I don't really know. It's very unlikely to see one of those creatures, much less two. I simply mean that they always are attempting to break free, uniformly, at all times. There's no variation in that behavior. They always want to get free and continue doing whatever they were doing. And because of that predictability in the chaos, we are able to extract energy from them.
Oh. So you're literally feeding off their longingness to be free.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's not fucked up at all.
You might think of it like a space hamster wheel, where they run on it over and over and over again, and they think they're going to get to the exit soon, but they just keep running forever.
Yep, that's pretty fucking horrifying.
They are pretty fucking horrifying monsters, though.
Yep. Can't say, the worst thing I've heard of.
One of the
But
nice
anyway.
things about it is that it's an unlimited energy source. Because these creatures originate from outside of reality, they aren't limited by many of the same flaws that creatures are from the material and even the outer spheres. They have effectively unlimited energy.
Well, good for them, I guess.
I suppose so.
Probably makes them bitch to fight.
It does. It means that they don't get tired. You kind of just got to finish them off.
Yep. That's what you gotta do with most things, honestly, that you're fighting. Do you have a way of communicating, like, outside of this dimension?
I know how to cast the sending spell once a day.
Oh. What kind of spell does that do?
Oh, that allows me to send 25 words to somebody of my choosing, and they can respond with the same number of words.
Okay. We're probably gonna be,
It is very high-level magic. I'm very happy with it. I've been working on it for quite a while.
well, good for you.
Thank you.
We're probably gonna be locked out of here because we need to reset security at the tower. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to get back here. But I'd like it if you would check up on me. Like,
Absolutely.
I don't know, like, you can do it... I don't want to say fucking daily, because that's going to be annoying. But, you could check up
Sorry,
on,
I'm
like...
just imagining that you're in the middle of the boss fight. Hey, just checking in. Sorry,
But no, like, maybe, like, once a week, give me you can talk to me and just let me know how things are going on here. If something happens or you're getting attacked, you can call me and let me know so I know that there's a problem over here. Don't, like, abuse it. I have things I do. I have my quiet time. But, yeah, you can talk to me if something happens or if something needs to be done.
Sure thing.
Alright. Well, I've taken up enough of your time. You probably have stuff to do. I'm just gonna go to the library. I'm gonna try to figure out more about this fucking camouflage satellite.
Oh, don't worry. You haven't taken up any of my time.
Oh, yeah, because time doesn't flow right here. Never mind.
Yeah.
Alright, well, nice conversation, man. I'm gonna go.
All right. Have a great one.
Okay. And Scar's gonna go look at the books.
All right. Anybody else?
I have nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Meat.
Find him outside. He's underneath the wagon. Got his shirt off, helmet still on. There's power tool noises for somehow. Led Zeppelin's playing on a
Yeah.
boombox.
Yeah. I'll scoot under the wagon as well.
Oh! What the hell?
Take my shirt off as well. Find the helmet. You know,
Oh, nice you're
still
being
is a
safe.
vibe.
At least you're being safe.
No, I'll get under there though. What are you doing
Ah!
with the wagon?
I was just making sure the axles were all right. It's been a while since it's been upkept or whatnot. Long journey
Right.
and didn't really get looked at. So
Right, it's being well kept.
yeah, seems to be. Very low, very minimal type of wear on it. We got it pretty new, and even with the long travel, it seems to be holding up. Got some spare parts. Put that cover on top of it. That'll keep the rain out, snow, or anything like that. Give a nice little sleeping space. People would put some blankets back there for need be. Got them rolled up right now, but it could be good in the future.
Right.
You all right? You just kind of snuck under the wagon. Usually people would just like stand over next to the side, and I'd come out from underneath the wagon. You just joined me on down here.
It's I like that it's it's a little quiet, a little secluded under here.
Okay, all right, yeah.
You seem
Yes,
the sky is dying.
yes.
I mean, not in the existential sense,
No, I know what you mean. I see it
Little-
too.
That's not her body, and So the soul is rotting it out. She doesn't believe me. She thinks I'm being ridiculous. I don't know what to do about it. I want to help her, but I'm not much of a healer. I just I don't know what to do.
What do you want the outcome to be, Asa?
I rather think it's not my choice, is it?
It's not. But if that's the case, then Sky says they're fine. And that's that. But we both know you ain't accepting that. That's why you're underneath the wagon with me right now. So, what outcome do you want?
Ideally, we could find another body for Sky. And Maddie's soul could go back inside that body. And Bo could come back as well, and everything would be fine. Ideally, of course.
Well, okay. Then we could look in that path. I mean, Golomancy is a thing. And not only that, but I mean, you really want to get into it. There's ways of, I mean, fleshmancy is the word is looked down upon, but you know, there's different things about it. There's options out there if you really want to go about it. But, well,
No, I do know.
exactly. I'm
It's-
sure you know. But the thing is if we do decide that this is the path we need to go down to, one, obviously, we're on a time crunch. You know, Sky is starting to not look well. Starting to. Well, there's probably still time. But outside of that, you gotta convince Sky somehow. I mean, I don't really know how you take someone who is fairly new to the world, doesn't understand much, knows the basics of things around them, is still getting their bearings. All they know is us and the fact that all these people keep saying that she used to be someone else. And to then convince her that you are dying, despite what you're saying, there's supposed to be someone else in your body, and we want to work with you to get you a new body so that you can continue living and our friend can come back. That's a lot for someone,
Ridiculous.
but it is the truth.
Well, the truth I have found is extremely subjective. It doesn't have to be true that that's what I want, or that's what we're going to do. And you're right. Sky doesn't want to acknowledge it, and there's no way I'm going to force her. It is too expensive, both in time, money, and experience for us to do what you suggest, create a golem, enable fleshmancy to such a degree.
Hard too.
Very difficult. So I told her that she was dying, what I had observed, and it's just up to her and how we support her when it happens.
But if we don't do anything, your sister stays dead forever. I understand why you're down here on the ground, Asa. It ain't because it's quiet. And I wish I could help you, as I thought I may have been trying to help you all these months now that we've been traveling together. But the thing is that this is not, by any stretch of the means, a easy question with a simple answer. Your family, your loved one, is probably somewhere out there. The way that we know about what this thing is, this system that has made Sky, is that there's probably a chance, a good one, that something happened and Maddie is looking for a way back, but can't find one. And Sky, meanwhile, their own being, Caden only knows where they came from, but they ain't supposed to be there. And they're dying, and they're stubborn, because they don't want to see that. And right now is probably the best time to act on it, but, well, it seems she doesn't want to. And it could be too late later on for anything to actually have happened. And then, well, we sadly probably watch Sky die, and who knows if the body's going to be able to continue to take someone. I mean, sure, the soul probably has something to do with the sickness right now, but, well, a cough is from a body. It could be bad and, sad to say, ruin it.
It won't last.
It won't last. And this is the thing. At the end of that, that would mean Sky is gone and Maddie's gone. Well, that's an option I think no one wants, but we then have to ask ourselves, and you specifically on this, because of how much these people mean to you and how much weight you've had to carry with this, but are you willing to do what you have to get your people back? That sounds very bad. But let's think back on what we've done so far. The monsters that have come at us, try to kill us, and we have killed them back. To make sure that we live, make sure that our people live. As much as I would like to push for everything good in this world, and I do, I try. I follow Caden's tenets the best I can. Preach them, try to help others. But the world is never and will never be black and white, good and evil. It is a lot of shades of gray. And right now, they said this situation could not be more grayer. If you really want to do something, the solution is not going to be a clean one. But something's got to happen. You got many routes. I don't got to tell you, you've thought of it yourself, but one's got to be picked rather soon.
I've made my decisions long ago. I have a lot of knowledge. To recall upon. And it's funny because you don't say anything new. You don't say anything revelatory. I know all those things. But sometimes I need to hear them said in a voice that isn't mine. Because sometimes when it's my voice, she's the same one that gets me into trouble, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to be done. Sky will die. The body will die with her. And Orask's clone spell will go... It's expensive and it's as it was, it will go unused. And after that, we'll just deal with what happens next.
You know, there is still an option. It's a long shot, but it is an option. There is a ritual I learned. You help me in trying this, and there's a chance me and you get to talk to Maddie and confirm what we suspect. Now, is it likely? No. Will I have some inadverse side effects? Yes. I don't look forward to it, but I gladly took it on last time. I'll gladly try again. Because if we succeed...
What do you mean you took it on last time? I told you that we couldn't do that. There was no way.
That's right. And I decided to try myself.
How did that work out?
Poorly.
Poorly. Well, I mean, at least you found out, right?
I did. But, as Caden teaches us, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Mm-hmm. There's still no way that I can succeed at that ritual, and whatever you've suffered as a consequence of failing, I don't wish to be the target of. It's a very nice thought, but I don't need to speak to the dead. If she's dead, if they're dead, she's dead, but I don't need that.
Well, what'd you get under this car for, Asa?
I was tired of carrying it. And you have the cart.
Carrying what?
Sky dying. I didn't.
Hmm.
I thought she would want a solution, but she doesn't. She doesn't. I don't think she understands that it's real yet, but she doesn't want anyone to fix it. So I need to fix things.
You lost your sister already. And as much as you want to tell me time and time and again that you have been through these types of things many times in your very long lifetime, it still weighs on you. And now that Sky's here and that cough started, you can't help but think you're going to have to watch your sister die again. That's nothing somebody should have to go through, Asa. I think that with the current situation you have, and how terrible of a choice that has to be made is currently presented itself, you need to go to Sky and really tell her. Sure, she'll probably be dismissive. She has been about most of this stuff, about the sickness. I've seen her shrug off those coughs. But Asa, in the kindest way I can say this, if you want to save your sister, you're going to need to show your sister you want her to be saved. You got to go let it out, Asa. But you've made your decision. I'm just giving you a little bit more to think on. Sorry to add to it. I know you got a lot nowadays.
As always, I appreciate your advice. Neat, even though you don't know me very well. I feel that what you say is always the best advice that somebody could give a person they don't know very well. Sky is not my sister. Maddie wasn't my sister either. Close to me. Dear to me. But I have done all that I'm going to do. And I suppose we'll just see what happens. Thank you for letting me talk to you. Especially since I understand that I can be a little
Cold.
ouch. Yes, cold. Yes, exactly.
I could be a bit of a talker myself.
Well, there are different ways to fill silences. One is with silence, and the other is with blather. They serve the same purpose, really.
I like to think of it as preaching.
Even worse.
Nothing like a arcane student and a child of a god debating the value of one's life.
What is the value of one's life to Keating Killian?
Good question. Maybe I'll get to ask him one day.
Well, I know the value of a life. Thank you for your help.
Of
And I'll
course.
start scooting out from underneath the thing. What is that music? It's very loud. you
Oh,
know.
it's just goblin music. You want to get it? Was the summer of '69.
Right.
Oh, by the way, I feel like I should tell you this just now, and he'll scoot out from underneath the wagon. The contract is coming to an end.
Oh,
The way I see it is that I owe y'all the trip to the city to help you finalize your business. But that is what this is all about. After that, I'm planning on me and Brew here and my new pony taking the wagon and heading out to find the next big adventure. So, I don't want to catch y'all off guard with that. I'm going to give you a bit of time, and I know we're coming up on it, so I figure I'd tell y'all now.
well, I appreciate the fair warning, but I do remember the contract. I did write it. Remember? Well, I mean, me and Kara. Mostly Kara. It was a rough time. Right. Well, your services have been much appreciated. You have been a fantastic guard for us. Really, truly. If you need a letter of recommendation, I'm pretty good at those.
Oh, no. Wherever I go next, No titles or recommendation be needed. Caden will point the way, and I'll answer. Just like I did this time.
Excellent. Well, I don't think Caden has steered you wrong.
Not yet. Not yet.
Thank you for your service. It's been delightful.
It has been. Still got a
Besides
little
all the
longer to go.
right, in the death. That was unfortunate.
It was. But sad as it is, not everyone gets a very heroic or just death. Sometimes it's just a sad one. But it was time. And Queen's where they're supposed to be. I'll see him again someday. Be a good day. Get to tell him all about the journeys he missed. Can't wait. Anyways.
Maybe you can figure out his whole deal. He was very secretive. It seemed like there was a lot going on under there, and then we just never really got to uncover it.
Oh, good. That means he'll have something to tell me.
Well, when you're dead, I will perform that ritual. You know, when I'm at a place where it won't do unimaginable, horrific things to me, and I'll ask you. I'll see what he said.
Sounds like a good idea.
Excellent. I'll have a mug waiting for you.
I appreciate that, Aces.
And I will head out with that.
She's my cherry pie. Cool drink of...
What are you singing?
It's goblin
Child's
music. It's
core
not
from
for
the nearby
it's not for
pond.
children.
No music is for children, apparently.
Goblin music is just old rock.
It's a
All right,
good choice.
I wanna actually make a roll
A lot of Def Leppard.
to I actually want to make a
Not
roll
allowed.
to I can't make rolls. We're just RPing today.
So me? So me. This is the
No,
ball.
I'm go- I'm gonna contest it. I feel like goblin music has to be ska.
Ska.
Oh god. Wait a-
Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Wow.
Get older all the time.
Anyway, what do you want to do, Steve?
I'm in the library, so I want to research, see if I can find anything out about the satellite that was camouflaging the planet. Maybe kept some schematics there or something, like a map of the inside of the thing.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana or library lore.
Oh boy, I have none of that. Just gotta get me into this place. How's Ace do it?
You hear footsteps
By
just
reading
storming
books.
down the hallway as Asa hears that a library lore check was called.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, what?
The inner.
How dare you!
Instead of a dragon's horde, it's just that kind of a check. It's just she knows.
You feel it.
Okay. You go looking around trying to find something like the satellite, but you're having difficulty making heads or tails of most of the what's it called, magical books, things that describe the different constructs and structures and whatnot. You're unable to find it.
Seriously, who puts transmutation books right next to the abjuration books? I don't get this. What is the system? What is going on here? I'll have to look at it later.
Probably even worse, it's not a standardized system either. It's just his personal library system,
Yeah, Car's gonna find
the
Asa.
Arask decimal system.
Car's just gonna go storm off and find Asa.
Hey, Seth, did you see that message I sent you?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Why do you
Oh,
have to say
yeah.
stuff like that? Oh no. Oh no.
Asa.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, Asa.
Yes.
Um,
Hi. Did you
I-
did you go to the library without me?
Yeah, I can go to libraries without you.
I don't think
I
you
mean,
can. I felt
I
it.
can't.
No. They tell me.
The books tell you if I'm there and you're not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We have a very personal relationship, me and the book.
Oh boy, sounds very exotic. Anyways, I was trying to find out
Anyways.
what.
Mm-hmm. What were you trying
Yeah,
to
I
find
was
out?
trying to
Without
find
me.
out without you. I was trying to find
Mhm.
things without. I was trying to be a productive today without you. But yeah, like I was trying to find, you know, now I just feel like a bitch now. Okay, you're making me feel like a bitch for not having
You
you
are a
around.
bitch. Sometimes.
Yeah, I am a bitch.
Mhm.
Bitches are
So it all so it works out, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But yeah, the books would not speak to me as I talk. As I looked through them, they were just like keep all their secrets secret.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't have the.
Did they say where's Asa? Is that what they said?
Yeah, they're just crying your name.
Yeah.
It's like we don't want you. We want Asa.
No surprise there.
She knows how to handle our spines. How to flip through our pages.
You just gotta be, you know. Anyways, right. So you were having difficulty. What were you looking for?
The satellite. I'm trying to find out stuff about the satellite. I'm thinking maybe he has some schematics here, maybe a map of the interior that we can use. Just something about it
Right.
that
The
we might
thing
not
that
know.
that landed that has Dorther inside it.
Yeah.
You want to. Okay. All right. Well, I can attempt to look for something like that.
Well, I appreciate it.
Great.
How are you doing today? Feel like I'm asking you for shit and I haven't even asked you how you're doing today. How you doing?
That's all right. You know, not wonderful, but not terrible.
Yeah, it's about the pretty much the median for us. I talked to Mr. Fluffington. He says that well, according to how he understands things, like we might have to go looking for fucking Nobu or so, because it might be lost or captured or something.
Right.
So that's something to do after we get Nordortha back.
Oh, it's
I
gonna be
really-
hard to get Dorther back. You realize?
Yeah, like we have a plan though. We have this architect who we can talk to, who can maybe open it for us. If not, we're going to some place where possibly we can get some sky metal turned into thieves' tools, and I can try and break it open. I've been studying up on my lockpicking and stuff, and my breaking skills.
Good.
I'm
good.
pretty much an expert at this point.
Oh, good. Good.
But we'll see what I can do. If it comes to that. Hopefully it doesn't, because I don't want to have to. I don't want that fucking pressure.
No, I understand. It's a lot to have. The pressure of someone's life on your hands.
Yeah. And you know what the thing is, I realized too, and this is gonna fucking piss me off if it's true, is if that's
Okay.
like the satellite, not some kind of prison. What if Dorothy was just able to walk out and she didn't? What if she just hanging around in there exploring stuff, and then like the next day she's like comes out, and we have no idea? I would be so pissed, but thankful, but pissed.
You would be justified in the anger, I believe. I don't think that's what happened, but
Well, I can dream. I can
Right.
dream. I can dream about going there,
Yes.
seeing she's okay, and being fucking furious.
that sounds nice.
Yeah. We need to find out if Sky's gonna come with us too to the thing or not. Like, it's a mixed blessing if she does. Like, she's good in a fight, but she's also like younger than Core. So we're going to a big city. I don't want her like touching things or talking to people, getting us in trouble. So it's just like it's either or. But it's a matter of whether or not she decides she wants to come or not.
Well, our contract with Meat is up soon.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Shit. Have you talked to him about it?
Not any more than to say, oh, it is? I knew that. Have a good life.
Oh, is he living?
Well, I mean, not when the contract runs out.
Yeah. But we're going to the astral plane, so time doesn't pass normally there, so we can pretty much keep him forever. I'm sure he'll be cool with that, right?
Yes, that is the kind of loophole that
Yep.
devils like to write into their contract.
Yeah, and I think he'll respect that. As a follower of Cain and Kelly, yeah.
So I think it's like a week or so away. So
Yeah,
we
we'll
should
just have to get
prepare.
this done. Like,
Right,
I
we
don't
should-
expect us to be in there for that long. At least I hope not.
Right. Okay, well, let's go look for the information and see if we can find it.
Yes. Do you want me to
Um,
help, or do you want me to stay out of the way and let you talk to the books?
Well,
Private like.
you know, why don't you give me some time to just talk with the books, commune with them, and then by the end of the day, I'll come find you and let you know what I found.
Cool, I can just hang out with Sir Fluffington. He seems like a good guy.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Alright, well, let's get this done. We gotta figure out what we're doing once we have, well, like, we got a little bit of time left, but once we figure out that, we need to figure out what we're... I think we're just... I don't like leaving the tower without the security on, but we're just gonna have to risk it until we get back, because we have to be able to get back. But you know, did you know the security of this place isn't up either? It's down, and we can't put it back up. The only protection it has is the fact that it's like a needle in infinity.
Right. I believe we knew that. That's why we sort of wanted to reinstate the protections, because not only idiots wandering in and getting themselves, you know, obliterated, but also things coming from here out and, you know, committing a massacre or things of some sort.
Yeah, I was under the impression that the security was for this place and the tower, but apparently it's just for the tower. So yeah, that sucks.
It does, so.
I told Mr. Fluffington to keep in touch in case something happens. God, I
Well,
really
yeah.
know nothing happens. I
It
don't
would
want to deal
be
with it.
really nice if Orask would just pop back in and solve everything. But,
Yeah, it would be. Wouldn't it be very considerate of him? He's such a considerate guy too. I'm surprised he hasn't done it yet.
Well, you know, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Right. I will.
Let's just get our kid. Let's get his kid back before he shows up to solve everything. That way we don't look like assholes.
It could put a damper on our negotiating stance.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay then. Now let's get this rolling.
Okay. I will see you later then.
I'll be around.
All right. I will go and try and find out that information for Kara.
All right. How long you gonna take to look?
Not very long. I have other things to do in the tower.
Anything Gar can help you with, or secret stuff?
Man. Why would I ask you to go away if it was stuff Kara could help with?
Well, it's just like as I told you, she's going to talk to Sir Fluffington, so she's
Yep.
right in the same area.
Yep, she's right in the same area. You know, it could be a big place. Yeah, I will take. Let's say we're gonna take. Oh, man. I'm gonna say like a couple of hours. Couple hours. 3.
All right.
A
Go
few
ahead and roll
hours.
me an Arcana or a Library lore check.
Okay.
Who can
I'm
use our
going-
bard thing?
Is this a knowledge thing?
That's recall knowledge.
Okay.
This is more like decipher writing and find writing and stuff.
Okay, I would like to use one of my hero points to roll with advantage.
One of the only rolls of the night. Makes sense. You're only going to roll 5 times in the night. Do a lot of your points.
Yep.
All right. You go looking around through the books, and surprisingly, you find it relatively quickly.
Nice.
Or at least you don't find the thing for that satellite in particular, but you do find something that fits all the descriptions and everything that you've seen of it. You know, you're looking at basically a schematic book, right? You see that it is very similar in structure to the black box that you all went into while searching around the tower, or sorry, while searching around the Arcaneum. It is what's it called? Made out of a type of star metal. It is highly resistant and durable. The interior of it is built both as a cage for a Dominion entity, and also as a power extractor from that entity. So, whatever the what's it called? So whatever the actual like main purpose of the satellite is, you've already figured out what that is. It's being powered by something that is caged inside of it. As it tries to free itself, the system generates power from it. And you obviously knew from before that that satellite's purpose was to cloak Golarion in some major way from some type of external viewer.
Okay, yeah, well, that seems fine, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure Dorthra is doing great in there with entity of the Dominion in a broke down satellite that it could have possibly got freed from. Yeah. No.
Boy, I hope you
everything's-
guys didn't turn off the oxygen in there. That would be embarrassing.
Of course not. We're doing everything's great. We're doing everything's. Anywho. Yeah. Cool. I will find Kara.
Hey, what's up?
Talking to the fluff. Right, so the answer's sort of eluding me. It's going to take me some more time. I'll probably spend the rest of the day in the library looking around for stuff. So you can wait here or go back, whatever you'd like. But I will be unavailable for the rest of the day.
Okay, just let me know what you find, okay?
Of course.
I guess I'll find something to do with my time.
Oh, you could learn to play an instrument.
I already juggle. I don't need an instrument.
That's true.
I'm a fan of the trombone.
Really? Can I hear you
Wow.
play the trombone? I have
Oh,
not
do you all want
heard-
to?
Yes.
Yes,
I've never
please.
seen a flump play a trombone. I want
I
to see
would
how this
love-
goes.
I would love to see you play the trombone, actually.
He looks very excited as he squiggles his way out of the back of his desk. He is floating slightly off the ground. The massive tentacles that hang down below the pancake disc moves around, and he heads into one of the other rooms. You start hearing a horn playing as he's like getting it ready, and then he comes back in and goes back to his desk,
Mm-hmm.
and he begins to play you all something.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna roll performance, says?
I don't have a character sheet for him, but let me see what a creature of his level would have. Building creatures rules.
That is my impression of a trombone. I guess.
All right,
not very
skill
good.
checks for this. So roll me a d20 real quick.
Alright, D20.
Determine how good he is.
All right.
D20. Oh, you beat me. Meat, you son of a bitch.
I do what I do.
Abusive relationship is still ongoing.
It's all right. It's a
Yeah.
pretty solid job. Probably better than what any of you all could individually do, but you know, for a flump, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll clap.
it's all right.
I'll
Yeah,
clap for him.
you know any goblin music? Because I hear they love trombone and goblin music.
Yeah.
Because
I
it's
got
ska.
you. Stop you. Hold on. I gotta get my kicks in. I gotta get ready for it.
Meat somehow hears this outside, runs into the tower, goes through the portal, jumps through 15 different demi planes, and then gets to this room.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm gonna go find something to do. I'll go probably find Sky. Good luck looking for stuff, Asa. Thanks for your help. As always, you are the library guru, the library whisperer.
It's true. I don't know why you came in here without me.
I know, I was a fool.
Foolish.
It was complete hubris.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go find Sky.
Too bad I get to Sky first.
Oh God.
You'll just hear Fluffington playing in the background for the
I'm
rest
so
of the
proud
day.
of him. I'm so proud of him.
Yeah.
That pride, though, may be tested, though, after the third or fourth hour of you still in the library and him just practicing the next room over.
Welcome to my world, bitch.
I'm not in the library for that long.
Okay.
Thankfully.
All right. What were you doing with Core?
I'm gonna find Sky.
Where is Sky hanging out? Let's say, like, nearing the end of these 5 weeks.
If Sky is not busy training, she's hanging out in town most of the with most of her free time.
Half a day away.
All right. She's making friends.
Yeah,
Cool.
she can train over in town too. She doesn't have to be in one location.
True.
Yeah, she's got money.
Yeah.
She's making a lot of friends. She's getting to know a bunch of people. You know, getting really integrated into the community.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if Cora was spending some time in that artistry chapel to oh my gosh, what's the goddess's name or the god's name? They were doing
God of what?
arts.
Shaylin?
Art? Shaylin, yeah.
Yes, Shaylin, yes. So I imagine they'd be down there. Anyway, and probably see Sky around. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can sneak up on them.
Okay. So you just
No.
are you
Yeah, nothing nefarious. Just trying to see if I can sneak up.
okay? Roll stealth.
I mean, I'm gonna fail, but that's not the point.
You managed to sneak up on him. Give him a good little scare.
I like tap their shoulder and go, "Hi."
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, that's to Sky.
Oh, to Sky, my bad.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to the fucking Temple of Shellin.
That's where I've been hanging out. Yes, but.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were talking
yeah.
to the people over there. Okay,
I was like, what?
never mind. Sky, you succeed.
Wow. Yeah, I tap on the shoulder.
Huh?
Hi.
Hello, what's up?
How goes training?
Pretty good. I've just about got the some new stuff done.
I don't want to distract you too bad, but I've had a question, and it sounded like you kinda knew, and I don't know if I can ask the others.
All right.
Who's Nemo?
Nemo, my prison
Yeah.
buddy.
What, a prison buddy. So they were locked with you in the pods?
No, Nemo was in one of the other areas.
And It sounds like they're with us, but I don't understand.
Well, I don't really get it either. All I know is that Asa apparently is sharing her body or something, and
Sharing?
yeah. So Asa can be around, or Nemo can be around.
Oh. That's weird.
Meh.
I guess I've never met Nemo. I only know Asa.
Well, I really don't get what causes them to, become one person or another. I really don't even understand why they become, they're sharing a body.
That is kind of weird. I don't think. I didn't know two people could be in one body.
hmm Best I can tell, they're helping each other out.
Well, if Nemo was a prison buddy, then I guess when Asa encountered you both, Nemo latched onto Asa? Or did that already happen?
It's probably best to assume that I don't know the details. Look, these are really questions you should be directing to Asa. She's gonna have more details than I would because she's body sharing with Nemo.
Core noticeably looks a little bit down at the mention of that, and but
Asa doesn't really tell me anything.
Okay.
So I don't really think she'd answer any of my questions.
Well, you won't find out by not asking questions, and if she doesn't tell you, then either A, it's because she doesn't want you to know, which could be good or bad, doesn't really matter, or it could be because she doesn't know. And look, this is someone you've hung around with for a while, I'm guessing?
I guess. Yeah, I mean, I've known them since I hatched, so yeah.
Then either you trust Asa or you don't.
I mean, I do trust Asa, but I don't know. I just feel like there's another person, feel like I should know about them, don't you? I don't know. Maybe that's.
I don't know. I really am not 100% sure on the social niceties. Mostly, I've just been hanging out with people and sharing drinks with them, sharing food. That seems to make people want to hang out.
Oh, has that been going well for you?
Sure, I know most of the townsfolk at this point.
Oh, that must be so nice.
Yeah. Much better than, hanging around in an empty tower all day.
I think anything would be better than him being in an empty tower. But I guess as Sky, you're also really good at elemental magic.
No, I don't know anything about magic.
But you like throw water around and like earth stuff. And,
Oh yeah, sure. But I don't know anything about magic. I just reach out and touch it. Or pull it in?
well, then you kind of already know something about it. It's something that you can reach.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, was there a question that was going along with this? I've lost track of the conversation.
Oh, I was just asking if you found anything, like, interesting with your abilities that you could do.
I can make it be difficult for people to walk away from me.
Oh yeah, with like the freezing the ground.
That and I can make little spikes on it.
That must be really interesting to do.
A little bit. It's effective. It's not what I would consider to be super great. I mean, prefer to spend my time here in town. But I figure if we're gonna walk back through that place one more time to get to whatever that super magical town is on the other side, that it'd be good to know a few more tricks just in case we run into another giant worm or whatnot.
Oh, you want to come with us?
Super magical town on the other end of the portal. Yeah, I want to come. I want to come. I want to see this.
I hope we get to find stuff that's really cool. I've never been to anywhere like that before.
Well, that would be because it'd be weird if you had been. Like,
I
how
guess
often
so.
do people find portals with super magical towns at the other end? That sounds
I-
cool, but is that like super common?
I don't know. But we found it, I guess. Okay, maybe that's not very common. But I probably shouldn't be the one to tell you that because Asa and Kara and me are way older than me.
Yeah.
I guess Meat kind of went through Magical Porter because he went to like the mead hall of Cade and Killian. Does
I'll
that count?
assume that's impressive.
I think it is. I don't know. It's all sounded really mystical and stuff. But yeah. I'm glad you're coming with us.
Yep.
I just thought, I guess, since you felt like you got out of prison, you'd probably just want to go see more other stuff, but
Super magical town. I'm gonna go see stuff. Then we're gonna come back, and then I'm gonna go and. Maddie looks around in all the directions. That way, I think. That looks like a direction with stuff over there.
oh, I don't know if you want to go that way. The dragon took over the town. It's kind of dangerous, but I
Oh,
guess I
okay.
can't really stop you. But the dragon's just extra spooky and really big, and I don't know if it's a good idea to go down there. But
I see.
maybe you could go a little further south.
I mean, did you see the dragon? Does he look tough?
Yeah. He kind of blew a castle up.
Okay, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Well, I assume it's impressive. Was it a big castle?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I should be the one to tell you that either, because no, I saw. Did Vaughn have a castle? Or was it just had big houses?
Mivon had more of a citadel than a castle.
No, Brevoy is the New Stedford
But
is the one that.
Brevoy, yeah. New Seven's the one that got blown up.
Well, I don't know if it was a castle, but Vaughn had a pretty big building. But I think the castle was a little bit bigger than that. But yeah, I it was pretty big, in my opinion.
All right. Well, it'd be interesting, and it's not like I can't change it once I get close enough. Let's see if anything interesting happened.
Yeah, hopefully dragons aren't eating the whole countryside or something like that.
Well, that'd be something. I was gonna say bad or dumb, but I honestly don't know.
Probably bad. But I guess that's not really where we're going, so I guess we don't really need to worry about that right
Nope.
this minute.
Magical town.
Yeah, magical town. Well, thanks for trying to let me know what this Nemo person is. Sorry if it wasn't something that you really knew a lot about, but thanks for telling me anyway.
Yep, no problem. Enjoy having that your super awkward conversation with Asa.
Thanks.
I assume it'll be super awkward.
Probably. But I'm gonna do sketching before I decide to do that. But bye.
Later.
All right. Anybody else?
All right, Kara, I assume eventually finds Sky.
That half a day walk though.
Yeah, the half a day walk.
Yeah. Have to head into town. I bet Sky's making a lot of friends. A lot of people know her now.
Yep.
Has a pet dog.
I'm just attending
You got
my
a dog?
What?
attending
No.
art class.
Yeah.
This is a stray. I
Oh,
think.
sorry. You think?
Let's-
It could be someone
It-
else's dog, right?
It followed me here. I fed it something.
Well, it's gonna
It's
do that.
hang-
It's gonna follow you if you feed it.
Oh.
It's gonna want more food.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was
it's
wondering.
a survival strategy. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of touch base with you. Are you still coming with us to the magical city? In
Yeah.
a few days.
Yeah, because super magical city on the other side of a portal. I assume that's super cool and interesting.
Yeah, I probably will be. And dangerous. So let's just not try to rock too many boats or anything like that. That'll be fine. How are things going here? Like, are you settling in? Are you settling in okay?
Yeah, sure. I've made plenty of friends. I've eaten lots of food. I've got this cool trick with spiky ice.
Spiky ice, yes. That sounds horrible. That sounds very painful on the feet.
It would be for someone else.
Yep.
So,
Alright.
anything else, or do you need some?
That was the main thing I wanted to talk to you about. I just want to make sure you're on board things because it's been a month and you've had like time to make friends and get settled in and stuff. I just want to make sure you're wanting to go on this dangerous mission.
Oh, well, I already confirmed it with Core. You guys should really, communicate more. Seems like you're not doing that great with it.
Why? Why you say
What?
that?
Well, I mean, if you talk to Core, you probably would know.
Oh, I didn't. Was Core here?
Yeah.
She said been in the city. She was going to the Sheldon Temple. I haven't seen him in a bit. We've just been busy with a lot of stuff. Like everyone's training right now.
I mean, yeah, sure. So am I. But I've got time to make friends. You guys haven't been in town much either.
No, I've just been checking out the library, just like not making a lot of progress in there though. But it's just like I just need to stay in the towers because I need to check on the World Serpent every now and then to make sure see if some people show up. Trying to figure out a way to get like a actual portal to the World Serpent so we can get in and out of there as we needed. Because once we get the security back up, it's probably not going to be able to get back in there.
Why would you need to get back in there afterwards?
I don't know, we might need to go back to that city at some point. I just like to have the option there. But if it's not to be, it's not to be.
Honestly, you think you're thinking too big. Like, get it done right the first time.
Yeah, you're probably right. We have a mission that we're going on to. We just get it done, get out. Probably won't need to worry about too much after that. It's just the big problem is just like we're in the boonies and we're kind of in the boonies here. We don't have a lot of like arcane research we can do outside of that tower. So that's just complicated. That's just, our only real in that type of thing. So we need to research something later. It's just gonna be a pain.
Well, if you can't really do arcane research here, why are you trying? Why not do something more productive?
Like what?
I don't know. Have you made friends? Did you buy anything for the trip?
Well, we currently have too much stuff for the trip at the moment. But I think making friends is gonna be happening like once we actually get there.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure. Once you get there, you want to make friends there, but
Yeah.
like, you're coming back at some point, right? I'm not traveling this way back on my own, am I?
No, yeah, we're coming back.
All right, great. Because that place, I assume, has more flying shark things.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, what are you doing when you come back? Like, you should be planning for that too.
I guess the plan is to go back to Sovereign Hill and trying to get Dorther back.
keep hearing that name. I don't think I've met them.
No, she's a little girl. And she's currently trapped somewhere, and we're trying to like get a means of getting her out. At least we think she's trapped. If she's not trapped, that's going to be infuriating, but at the same time, very happy for me.
That sounds complicated.
Yeah, it's a complicated feeling. But no, it's just like, from what we understand, she is trapped at the moment. We need to go help her out.
Gotcha.
So that's our big priority right now. After that, it's a lot more complicated stuff. Like, what did you want? Did you want to come with us after all this is done? After we're done in the big city, or are you going off on doing your own thing?
I was thinking of heading off in that direction. I understand that some dragon has taken over a town, and that seems like it'd be something interesting to see.
Yeah, just don't piss it off, and you'll probably be fine, I guess. Like, it looked like it wasn't trying to destroy the place. It looked like it was trying to conquer the place. So there's probably some kind of structure there.
Or a hole in the ground.
Or if there's a hole in the ground, then you just have nothing to go to. So yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it'll be easy getting over in that direction. There's a river, so I'll just follow that.
Yeah, just follow the river. That's typically a good strategy, like when you're trying to like get to someplace anyway, because lots of settlements are by rivers. Granted, this is also the place like to the that direction. It's also called the River Kingdoms, which means there's a lot of rivers.
Oh, then I'll always be able to find a settlement.
Probably. A lot of them just show up and then fall down a lot. Most of the time, people are just like making their own kingdoms and they build them up and they fall down.
They should probably stop building them out of sticks or something.
Probably. But yeah, well, we're gonna try and get things done. Get you back here in one piece so you can go on your journey and be on your way.
Cool. I should only need a few more days to finish up this little trick I'm figuring out, and then I'll be good to go.
All right, good to have you at peak capacity for this mission.
Yep.
Yeah, it's nice talking with you. Nice knowing you. So we'll come back to the tower whenever you're ready.
Will do.
All right, see ya.
Later.
Carl, just head out.
All right. Anyone else got any stuff in this interim period?
Yeah,
Got one.
you go first.
Okay.
I'm sure I don't have anything to do that's important.
Because it's with you. Cora's gonna make that trek back up to the tower.
All right, Core heads back to the tower.
Oh, is this on a different day? Because the thing I'm doing is on the day that I was with Kara. Are you looking for Asa?
Yes.
Okay, because Asa's only going to be there this one day, probably.
Oh, okay. Or is she gonna be in town? Or
Yeah, she'll be in town otherwise.
Okay. Then
Yes, town.
Town. Yes. But yeah, if you happen to be in town, Cora is going to find you.
Yeah, I'll be in town eventually.
Eventually.
Anyways,
Do your thing first.
so yeah. After I find out the stuff in the library for Kara, I'm gonna go deeper into the tower. Gosh, where am I gonna do this? Somewhere where there's nothing floating around. I don't. Why don't we go into that patch of grass where those stupid fairies were?
And
Yes.
the sharks.
Do the speak with dead magic. Do it.
Mangle those souls further.
And then I would like to perform a ritual.
Dun dun dun.
There we go.
I'll bring Mar with me. Mar has currently the familiar abilities of flyer and manual dexterity because I don't know what she's going to need to do for this ritual, so she can't
Hang
talk
on,
to me.
real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Can't hear the typing, but I can hear the typing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lady
Yeah.
Clack, torture a soul.
I'm sure you can hear my mechanical keyboard click clacking. Click 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 clack click clack. I bought it because it makes the click clacks.
Yep.
Buy the shiny rocks for the click clacks. How
I'm
about the
interested.
mechanical keyboard for the click clacks?
I am interested in what's going to become of Sky. Like, what
It'll be
goes
fine.
there for Sky.
They're gonna rot from the inside out. That's what's gonna
Yep.
happen.
I'm pretty sure Kara doesn't know she's dying. I think it was brought up, but I don't think she just heard too much about it.
What we heard was that if the soul or the body aren't the actual soul for that body, the body will degrade and rot and die.
Okay, then she doesn't know because she still thinks this is Maddie's soul and just with no
Yeah.
memories.
Yeah, that's what we know, but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, so after I converse with my familiar for a little bit, and she bites me, I'm like, right, okay, later, got it, got it. And then I'll return back to town. Everything's fine. I'll let Kara know, the information I found, about how there's probably some, eldritch monster trapped inside the thing that Dorthra's in, and that it was powering it.
Oh, great. He just made a lot of these. Great. I guess Arask is
Goddamn fuck.
creature habit. Anyway, is there anything in the like things that she shows me that would help me break in if need be?
Probably.
I would say that you, from the schematics working with Asa, you would determine exactly the type of tools you need to get created.
Excellent. What kind of sky metal is it made of? Because that's probably going to matter. Because I need to make sure I get sky metal that's probably the same or harder.
It is made out of Noquel.
Noquel. Okay. So we have Noquel there. It's like a
Yeah.
like I can.
These cores?
She asks like since Asa did research on sky metal before. Is there anything harder than Noquel? That's the sky metal, or is like Noquel like What do you think does
Hold on.
Noquel work?
I'm
these
looking
tools?
it up. I'm looking it up.
The sky metals are all fairly various.
Noquel is very rare, resistant to magic, pale green, and it's very light.
Okay. We'll bring some Noquel to
And
the
working with it requires extensive alchemical work.
It
Okay.
requires extensive alchemical work. I didn't
that,
write
like, take a long
part
time?
down. I don't know.
Okay. We'll bring some Noquel with us when we go to the city. If the architect's not helping us, then we'll see if we can get some thieves tools forged out of that, and so we can try to break in. Those are our two best bets: is this architect and these tools. That sound good?
Sure. I don't know if I
You
can.
were very hesitant on that. It took you a long time to answer that.
I feel that I probably need another level's worth of some more time to really cement my ability to actually help you with this in a way that's going to be effective. But if we find a really good alchemist, then I'm sure they could do it. No problem.
Yeah. Like I
With our
figured, just like if we are gonna
extremely
find
rare
someone like
sky
that.
metal.
Yeah, I figure if we are gonna find someone like that, it's probably gonna be in the city.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just another option that we have.
Right. I mean, we don't really have any issues with Red Dragon.
No, we don't. We have no one who's deeply tied to Ms. Devlin.
Right, not right now.
Not right now.
That'll never not be funny.
It hurts in my heart.
But Sky, I talked to Sky. She's gonna need a few more days, but she's still on board for coming with us. She's eager to see this magical city. She hasn't seen one before.
Kara, you have.
What?
You have realized that Sky is dying, right?
No. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh. That body doesn't belong to her soul. Her soul is not Maddie's soul lost. It is a different soul. I don't know if it was created or if it doesn't really exist. This is just what happens when you animate a clone. I don't know for sure. It's a little bit beyond me. But the wrong soul rots a body.
Okay.
She's
Okay,
not
I get
going
what you're saying. I thought it was Maddie's soul. That's my bad. Wasn't paying attention. I guess close enough to what you were saying. At least I assumed it was her soul.
Right.
I guess another soul could have wandered in somewhere because, like I said, the security systems are down for the
Maybe.
semi-plane.
Maybe, but it also it really honestly could have manifested. I mean, where do souls come from? How are they made? You know?
That's way above my head.
Right, exactly. So can't
What have you
be
talked to her
certain.
about it?
I have. She doesn't believe me.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It is, but she's doing what she wants to do, and so
Yeah, you can't blame her for that.
we
Unless she
can
hasn't
just support her on that.
All right, well, I can talk to her if you want, and see if I can invest her until I get some help or something. Like if we're going to the city, then someone might be able to help her. I mean, this architect we're going to go see would know how to like stabilize her or something.
Maybe.
Are you okay?
Yes. I mean, not really, because it's quite sad that she's.
That she's dying?
Yes. And I don't know if we have enough time to save her. I don't think we do. But we can try.
Yeah, that's all we can do. Like, hell, this is all the time she has. At least she had a good run. She made some friends, went on some adventures. Not everyone gets that.
No, they really don't.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, it's just too bad. You know, I like Sky.
Yeah, she's pretty nice. Like a bit abrasive sometimes, but like seems like she has a good heart.
Yeah.
Like I try not to get too attached to people I just meet. Honestly, like you never know how things are going to happen. Like Quinn was a bit of a shock for me, but just like yeah, it happened. And if you would like to attach to people a little more easily, I can understand that. Especially with someone who looks like someone you care about.
I'm not usually very easily attached to people, but I I think it's the tragedy of it that gets to me.
I guess tragedy is one way to look at it, but another way to look at it, it's just like a falling star, and just like it doesn't last long, but it's really nice to look at.
You do realize that.
Yeah, we're trying to stop a falling star. Yeah, I do realize that. It was the metaphor I picked at the time because it was on my mind.
If she kills Maddie's body, then if Maddie's soul looks for it, it won't have anywhere to go.
Well, according to Sir Fluffington III, it will have somewhere to go. Apparently, there's a river of souls where people move on. I know we didn't talk about Noboru and Maddie's death that much. It's upsetting, and I'm disappointed that they're gone, and I'm gonna miss them. But as far as Maddie goes, just like she had her way of doing things. She was a warrior, and from what it sounds like, she probably went down fighting, and I think she would have been happy with that. She believes in a god who seems to be pretty nice, so if she's with him, more power to her. Like, the endless beer hall at the end of the universe sounds like a pretty nice way to spend eternity. Like, we all die. It sucks that we have to die sooner rather than later sometimes. I'm worried about it sometimes with me. Just like, oh hell, if this is like if I end up dying, just like I don't think I'll end up at any like freaking cavern at the end of the universe.
Kara,
Like-
if you die, you'll wake up in that pod.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
last tower.
Well, if I die twice,
If you die twice,
yeah. If I die
Try not-
twice, then I'll be worried.
try not to die twice.
I'm not gonna die twice. That's too much.
It is. It's just excessive.
Yeah, it's an excessive amount of dying. Can you imagine someone dying like 2 or 3 times? How embarrassing that must be for them?
It would be really embarrassing. I mean, just stay out of danger, right?
Yeah.
Just think it through.
But yeah, like, are you like, how do you feel about all this? And she just waves her hands around. Like, are you worried about what's going to happen to you afterwards?
Oh, I don't think I'm going to die.
Oh, you're not going to die?
No.
No, you're going to find a way to cheat death.
Not me.
Not you?
No.
Now, how are you going to keep from dying?
I just don't think it's in the cards for me.
Still on the cards. Alright. Well, can't say you're not ambitious.
You don't think it's worse?
What's worse?
Living forever.
I don't know. Might get monotonous at times, but like, the world changes enough that it could be interesting. Keep your interest. Like, I feel like if you live forever, you're gonna see a lot of things that you'd rather not, but you also might experience a lot of things that you glad you did.
That's true. Let's hope the world is innovative, huh?
Yeah. If you get bored of this one, you can always go to the planes hopping like every other super powerful spellcaster in the universe.
Yeah, sounds easy.
Yeah.
As a super powerful spellcaster, currently, it is pretty easy. I just stay around for you all.
Oh, I appreciate that because I can't fucking navigate libraries at all, so it's just like very helpful for me
The
to
books
have you
were
around.
very distraught. They complained a lot about your mishandling. I don't know why you don't understand the fighting system. It's quite easy. But apparently you misplaced some of the books. It was a ruckus.
Hmm.
A fracas, almost.
Those books are bitches. They're little bitches.
Well, they're used to being handled in a specific way.
Yep. But yeah, like if you want, we can try to get Maddie back. I don't know if she's in a place where she wants to be. Just as much let her be. Or if you want to try to get her back, if you want to try to get Noboru back, like I said, we gotta try to get Noboru back because he's probably it's in trouble again. But if you want to try to get Maddie back and Noboru back, we can see what we can do.
I don't think we should worry about that. We have Dorthra and doing whatever we can with Sky while she's still around.
Asa, I don't think you understand me as a person because I worry about stuff. I think about all the things I need to do, not just the things I'm doing at the moment. I'm already planning what horrible thing we have to deal with next. Because that's who I am. That's the kind of person I am. It's terrible, but it's me.
I'm glad because I try not to think about those sorts of things. I have lots of books to think about instead.
Yeah, did you know there's a whole, bunch of aberrations who are just going to try to eat our brains? We got to figure out how to deal with that. And I'm just I'm thinking about that at all times.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to find a Rask.
Yeah,
so
that
Rask
doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good.
Yeah. But you know what's okay, because we got this. We're going to find a Rask, we're going to get our friends back, we're going to get Dortha back, and, yeah, and you're going to be immortal, so...
Sounds like a plan.
Let's take it one step at a time.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, we got this.
You know, the more you say it, the more I feel it.
The more you feel it?
Yeah,
I'm not just inspirational, that's why.
It feels more likely the way that you say it so confidently.
Yeah. I'm a natural born leader. It's just it just oozes out of me, right? Yeah, because I'm so charismatic.
Yeah, I think it's your oration. That's quite admirable.
I like your talks.
At least they're, realistic.
Yep. We have very realistic expectations as people. So we're gonna go to the city, we're gonna find this architect, and we're gonna browbeat him into helping us.
Yes, all of that sounds good.
Yep. Are you excited to meet the architect? This is gonna probably be a high-level spellcaster. Maybe be able to show you a thing or two.
It will be exciting. I am just worried that we're going to be asking for a lot of things and they're not going to be able to deliver, not in the way that we want. And it's unfortunate to rest a lot of hopes on something that probably won't come to fruition.
Well, you can't help us, fuck 'em. And we'll find some alchemists to help make us meet some thieves tools, and I'll break in. If that doesn't work, we'll figure something else out.
Sounds good. Well, after you, leader.
Oh boy, that sure doesn't stress me out. Let's go. We'll just walk out into the sunset.
Yep.
Wow. What a boost.
All right. Does anyone else have anything quick? We are at time, but next session we are gonna be picking up with the trip to the Yogamat. Okay, what's up?
I got the quick one. Depending on how this goes, so. But yeah, Ace is in town now, right?
I am in town now. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out. Goodness. I don't know what I'm doing. Probably.
With Kara.
Yeah, sometime with Kara. You probably see me trying to it doesn't look like I'm trying to teach Mar tricks, because Mar doesn't look like she would put up with me trying to teach her tricks like she's some common vermin. But I'm definitely trying to like interact with my familiar.
Oh my gosh, that is a familiar to have on your shoulder.
They're huge.
There.
It's
Yeah.
humongous. It's like carrying around a fucking
I
moose
love
on
those
my
birds.
shoulder.
Holy shit. But yeah, I guess that makes you obvious.
Yeah.
I'm like carrying my paint stuff and all that, but
Lisa!
Hello, Car. What's up? What are you painting?
I just got done. I was with at their little chapel over there, and they were helping.
Oh,
practice.
the Shaylin.
Uh-huh.
Oh, excellent. They really like the art, so that makes sense.
I like show her what I've been doing, which is like a dragon flying through space. Because epic.
Yeah, I mean, that looks just as realistic as anything we've seen.
It kind of reminds me of what happened in the tower, and also what I've read, and I thought it was cool. So, but anyway,
It is really cool.
Do you have time for a question?
Of course.
And it's okay if you don't want to talk about it, but I'm a bit curious. Could you tell me more about this Nemo person?
Oh, I don't know much about Nemo. I sort of go to sleep a little bit when she pops up. Yeah.
So
They are something that was created by Arask in the labs, and is sort of skittish, very naive. I don't know why she comes out on occasion and goes away at others. But I actually really don't have much to tell you about it, unfortunately.
but they share you?
She's like a traveler. Not completely sharing. Renting on occasion. Owns a timeshare, I guess. But
What's
not.
a timeshare?
Don't worry about it. Just it's still me. It's still my body, but I'm taking
just-
her someplace.
Oh,
I don't know where, but she does. Ish. Maybe. It's really complicated. I'm sorry I can't break it down easier for you.
no, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Maddie kind of described it as they were
Maddie?
just. Maddie said that they were like prison
Poor-
mates, I guess.
Poor Maddie's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean Sky.
Sky.
Yes. Sorry.
Right.
I sometimes do that. I probably
It's alright.
should
They
stop
look
doing that.
very similar.
But yes, Sky. And, that's what Sky said. So they kind of know them, but they didn't really know much either. And if you go to sleep when they are awake, I guess that doesn't help. I was just curious because, when I caught up with you guys in the tower, everybody was talking about this Nemo person.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know how often they've come up before them? I just want to understand.
I met her right before Quinn died.
Oh,
But as far as I know, she's only felt the need to surface once? Twice? I think just the once. But she did look in the labs, so it's very possible that Sky met them at some point. But whatever I get from Nemo is fuzzy, like a dream that you're forgetting.
although it's not very helpful.
No, it's not.
I guess they wanted to latch on to somebody, anybody at that point.
I think so. I think she was lonely and she wanted a way out.
Well, I hope they're comfortable as long as you're comfortable. That might feel a little weird.
Well, I mean, you can feel however you want about it, or that's your right.
Oh, I'm
It's-
just wondering if you felt weird with that, not me.
Oh, it's a little strange, but it's not too bad. It's not extremely uncomfortable or anything. You know, I don't. It is difficult for me to sleep and dream. It's just not
Really?
something that. Right. It's just not something that my species can do, really.
Oh.
But so it's a strange sensation when I am with Nemo, I guess, with Nemo in charge, because I think that's what dreaming feels like.
You're kind of
From-
awake and kind of know it, you see?
Mm-hmm. Yes, but it's all soft.
Dreaming can definitely feel pretty strange. But, nothing horrible, I hope.
No, so far nothing horrible, and she doesn't have enough of a hold in me that she could stop me from expelling her, if that makes sense.
So you're doing her a favor.
I'm doing her a favor.
Well, okay. Then I guess we can help with that favor too somehow.
Good. I would like that.
Also, what's with the giant bird?
Hmm?
What's with the giant bird?
With Ma? Ma's
Yeah.
my familiar.
You have a familiar?
Yes, it's Ma.
Am I stupid? Have I ever seen them?
I mean, she's been here for a while.
I do not remember.
Not yes that you're stupid. I didn't I didn't mean to imply that. I mean, yes, she's been here for quite some time.
And with
I
you?
she's been my familiar for, you know, that I've lived years,
Yes.
centuries. And she was my familiar a while ago, and we sort of lost contact. But she's recently come back into my life. So if it seemed at some point you knew me and I didn't have her, then that's probably true.
Oh. Well, she's very pretty.
Thank you. She is sort of rude.
Rude.
And yeah, and she eats like bones.
Bones?
Mm-hmm.
So no seeds, but bones.
Nope, she likes meat, carcasses, flesh, bones.
Well, if I ever have any chicken, I can give them the chicken bones.
She would eat the whole thing.
I'd love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
That was all I wanted to ask. But thank you for at least telling me. I things have been a bit weird for a while, and I'm hoping that. Well, I guess they're going to get weird anyway because now we're going to a big city place that's not here and somewhere else. It's kind of big and a little bit out of my I don't exactly get it. I just know that we're going somewhere far away and I I'd like to understand it better.
It is a place that I have never been. I've only read about. It is a place I don't think any of us have been to. Very strange. Most things are possible there, and it's all right to be a bit anxious about going there.
I am both excited and nervous.
That's a great
And
way to live your life, actually.
it is.
Mm-hmm. You know,
Well,
be wary, but embrace everything.
oh, and Sky really, really wants to come with us. They really would like to see the town. They looked really excited for that, and so I so they're definitely coming with us. Oh no.
Right. Well, I can't wait for Sky to see it.
Do you think you know Bo has you know the a thingy in the pod? Do you think they they wait before they wake up? Sorry, I just sort of thought of this. I maybe I shouldn't bring that up.
It's fine. I don't know. I've never died and had my consciousness reborn in a cloned body, so I cannot tell you about the sensations. Ostensibly, the way that the spell works is that it's instantaneous. When someone dies, their consciousness immediately snaps back into the clone body, and any sort of healing magic or resurrection doesn't work on the corpse in front of you. As to why Bo and Maddie didn't really come back the way they were supposed to, there are a myriad of explanations. None of which I am ready to adhere to specifically.
Wasn't there something funny with the webbing on Maddie's pod?
Just that it was broken.
Yeah. I guess I don't know how you repair that.
With more skill than I have.
Where do you think the wizard is?
I don't know. It would be very nice if he showed up and fixed everything, though.
It would be. I mean, I've never even really seen him that much either, or at all.
He looks a lot like Dothra, just larger.
Oh. Huh. Well, hopefully hopefully we'll at least fix one thing, and that's getting Dorthra back.
I hope we can do that. I really do.
We're doing our best.
Yes, all you can hope for is your best. Sometimes your worst.
Well, I guess we'll be leaving soon, so I'll be ready.
Okay, good.
And goodbye, big bird. You're really pretty.
Did you hear that, Ma? They said you were very pretty. No? You still gonna bite me? Alright, I get it.
Evolve mentally. I'm supposed to applaud them for being able to see.
That's exactly what she thought. That's why she bit me.
Great RP session, guys.
Woo!
Woo, RP session!
Now I gotta unfuck my character sheet again.
A rip, buddy.
I'm sorry. Everyone was giving me really good suggestions, and I was just like, I don't know. I'm like, we'll figure it out.
What's gonna happen in Ogamot? Is Sky gonna die? What happened
Yes.
to Maddie's and Noburu's souls?
Okay,
Find
Find out next time.
Sky's gonna die. Meat is gonna end the contract early. We're gonna wake up Bo from a clone.
Joe and Cody are just gonna fill this graveyard as much as possible. Just make it. We're gonna need a second graveyard for all their characters.
Gotta make a new character.
We made a promise. Best friend characters every
Best friend
time.
characters every time. Gotta make a new character.
Every time!
Gotta find Silver Sky.
I can't wait till all the original members are dead, except for me. That'll go great. I foresee it. I don't. I that is a gamble I'm not willing to make.
I mean, realistically, just because of how the team is set up, the people with the most likely, who are most likely going to die, is always going to be Cody and myself, because
Yeah.
we are currently the frontliners every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kara's the
Time!
Kara's a part of the front line when she feels like it.
She was like,
It's like, no, I don't want. That thing hits hard. I'm just gonna throw my knife at it. Make it flat-footed. Throw my knife.
I'll just give you all the temp HP I can, okay?
No.
Alright, before we sign out, one quick correction. I went looking back through my notes. The metal that it's made out of isn't Noqual, it is Glossite.
Oh, just like my eyes in a lecture.
Glossite?
Glaucite.
I don't have glossite. That's not a sky
That's
metal.
not a thing we have. Fuck.
Glossite is, because your character researched it, Glossite is an alloy of different types of sky metals that is most commonly used for hulls and robot frames. Stuff found primarily in Numeria.
Great! On our way to
Super.
Numeria.
Just gonna
Great.
quickly throw out that our DM had that note somewhere already built out. Like, that's a thing that
Just
already existed.
Sis wants us to go to Numeria so bad.
So
What?
bad.
It wasn't Numeria something we hit before? Or
No,
tried?
you
Yeah.
haven't been
No.
to it. It's
Well,
pretty far.
we talked about it before.
The only thing in Numeria we've seen this game has been the Numeria Battle Rager and the Coliseum. They had like a really cool feature weapon.
All right.
Yeah.
So what
In
sky
truth-
metal is best to use for like getting through that?
I don't know.
Oh, damn!
Oh crap! I had a question. No, I I tried to take notes as best I could, but I was freaking out over my character sheet. So all the RP, I was like, oh, I gotta like write.
I was saying
this
your
down.
character has what they need to get something made.
Okay. With
And
the
yeah, with the schematics and everything like that.
okay.
With regards to Mary, you all don't have to go there. I'm pointing it out there because it's a relevant point whenever it comes to Dominion of the Black stuff. As well as, you know, it's made out of glossite because it's a fucking satellite that's in space, and that's the sky metal that's used for things that sit in space.
Oh
Cool.
well, do we have the thing to make the something to open the door then?
Yeah,
Or
we have
do-
sky
or-
metal.
Yeah. Okay.
You have sky metals, and you have the schematics of the thing. You just need to get a craftsman who will put some tools together for you out of the materials.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and hear me out here. We could just use a single blackjack, knock the architect out, and drag him to the door.
Put him in front of it, wait for it to open, and grab it.
Oh my god. What?
Yeah, easy peasy.
How do we do that?
Nothing wrong with keeping somebody unconscious for the 3 weeks it takes us to get back there.
If we didn't
Keep
have
hitting
healing
them in the head.
magic, it might not be a viable plan. But we have healing magic. We
Listen.
can totally make this work.
Listen,
Oh my god.
I have like stabilize. We could just cut off his hand and then
Oh my god. Yeah. So
preserve
I-
it, right?
You know, technically, we only need his biological matter in order to trigger the thing. We could just wait till he goes to the bathroom.
All right. I have
When
an
he
idea.
leaves.
That was the worst suggestion of them all.
The worst suggestion.
Let
Yeah,
me-
it wasn't the worst
It is
suggestion,
a
it was the
bold
shittiest.
assumption that you could use any bit of matter.
Look, let me just bite off a chunk of his skin, and then we can leave.
Nice. Yeah, easy. Got it. Plan
And then I'll find
A.
the taste for flesh is quite delicious, and then I'll go
Don't-
on a rampage.
Don't do it. That's bad.
Don't do that. That's bad.
Bloodlust and core will not be sated.
Immediately goes for meat for no reason.
Of course,
In
it's
the
gonna
name.
be me.
Because you have to bite the smallest character.
Everyone tries to eat meat.
Everyone tries
true.
to.
That's how I want meat to go out, just getting eaten.
I mean, I
You're
know.
just snack sized, man.
I know
I'm
it's-
sorry.
I know his name is MEEET, but it's also MEAT, and that makes me very hungry. Please, give me bacon. Goblin bacon. Oh,
Give me
God.
bacon or give me death.
The only goblin bacon that is acceptable is the stuff from the goblin meat cart that that we visited.
Okay, I'll go to bed.
You have a good night.
Yep.
Well,
Good
Good night, everyone.
good session. Bye.
night.
Okay, good night, everybody.
Oh
Great
my
session.
All right, gang. That's going to be our session. Thank you guys so much for coming on by. Appreciate y'all. We will be back throughout the week with some streams. We might be streaming tomorrow. Maybe. Depends. Just depends really if I feel like that's a Red Dead day or not. We'll be back Thursday at the very least because the Game Awards is that night, and I believe I've gotten permission to co-stream it. So I want to do that. That sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. And this weekend, I'm pretty sure, is when we're going to try to do a 24-hour stream. Not 24-hour. Why did I did that? Not 24-hour. A full day stream. 12, maybe 15-hour stream, somewhere in between there. But thank you guys so much for coming on by. Appreciate y'all so much. Be sure to come by next time. But until then, no, Lala. Until then, I'll see you later. Bye now.